very quick shout out then as we're all back. Welcome back for people watching at home. A couple thanks. Thanks to Kenny, who's not here now, for lending us this beautiful space. Nice weather, not too hot, not too cold, everything's perfect. So round of applause for Kenny Ken. Also, I'm pretty relaxed today because I'm not doing anything technical, which is a big relief thanks to the skill set of Kisby over here. Some of you may know from the event in January, the Independent Together Publishing event he presented on Kenny's website. He's streaming now live to YouTube using OBS, which is really cool, and sound is good and camera's good. So many thanks to Kisby for making this available to people at home. And finally, just a quick thank you to people who've traveled to be here, both participants and presenters. Jan, I think you might win.
Do I win something? Do I get a prize?
I know, we traveled together, actually.
Yeah, but he had to travel before he got to your place. It was like the halfway point, right?
Yeah.
So, no, seriously, I mean, Independent Together is kind of a casual thing. It's not a super, it's not an organization, so to speak. It's more of an idea of people supporting each other. And so with that kind of in our hearts and minds, people have traveled to be here, and with Kenny volunteering his place, and of course Kisby working hard and doing stuff like this, we can bring this event to people who are not able to be here, which I think is also a pretty special part of Independent Together. So with that said, I would like to introduce Timothy. Right? Timothy Hill, he's got a card game called Ready, Set, Ego, very popular with students around the country and in other countries too, I believe. Today he's going to be sharing some ideas on how to do, how to use Daiso, I think?
Yeah.
Use Daiso in your classrooms. So yeah, we've got about 15 minutes. All right. Timothy!
All right, well, I have a very big challenge ahead of myself here to tell everyone about something they already know so much about. So please, forget everything you know about Daiso. I'm just kidding. I told my student about this presentation yesterday, and he's like, well, what about the other shops that have 100 yen and stuff? And so I went back and added this as well. So it's not just about Daiso, okay? But
I only go to Seria, so...
yeah, that's why he worked. He's like, I work at Seria. I like Seria better. I'm like, well, okay. I guess Seria works fine. So this is a very practical presentation. I'm going to share 3 ideas that I've used in my lessons, all inspired from things at Daiso, which is probably something that you could probably use tomorrow, I hope. And so without further ado, I have a question to ask you. And do not touch your phones. Okay, no cheating. Okay.
Hey Siri.
How many Daiso stores are there in Japan? No cheating. You have 10 seconds to think about the answers. A, 3,600. B, 2,500. C, 5,920. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Raise your hand. Somebody tell me. Yes. Raise your hand. Okay. I'm gonna pick. What's your answer? C. No. What's your answer? A. That's the correct answer! You get a prize. You can choose it, Andy. You got a sweet ninja throwing star. Or my new card pack for Ready, Set, Ego.
I have the card pack.
All right, cheers. There you go. Can you pass it to him? I don't want to throw it. But... all right. Stay on your toes, everyone. You might get some free stuff today. There we go. If you want to have a laugh in life, go to Google Gemini or ChatGPT and ask how-to questions and add wrong answers only to the end, and you'll have lots of hilarity. So how to shop at Daiso Japan, wrong answers only. Shopping bags are for the weak. Embrace the true Daiso experience by carrying your purchases precariously balanced on a stack of meticulously arranged novelty plates. The higher the tower, the greater the respect. Next time you go to Daiso, give it a try. The other option they chose was the sumo scream, where you walk into Daiso and announce your presence by saying, "Ha!" But I don't recommend that one. So Raise your hand if you've bought lesson materials at Daiso.
Yes.
Okay? So there's a few things that I actually have used recently at Daiso that I've kind of picked up on. There's always a section at Daiso that has lots of different like interesting books and information about different things. And so I actually had a private student who was really into fishing. And so we actually bought this beginner's like fishing guide, and we worked together to actually translate parts of the book into English. So the work's already there, so you kind of just reverse engineer it. There's also childhood stories that are bilingual. Unfortunately, they have the katakana, right, pronunciation written on it, which is a no-go in my school. But if you can just, white out everything, you can make use of it as well. It's very, very cheap. And then you have the animals and stuff on the bottom. Those are also bilingual and stuff that I use often in my lessons. If you didn't know, there actually are 3 types of Daiso stores in Japan. There are small stores, medium stores, and large stores. Yeah. Yes. And the best way to tell is if you walk in and say, wow, this is big. Or, wow, this is small. That's the best way to tell. No, I'm just kidding. On their website, they have a guide that actually tells you it's color coordinated, so check it out. Yeah, they tell you, yeah. I'm next to a medium-sized store, just so you know. Yeah. First activity, okay? Colorful strips for cheap. You can buy these felt fabric, huge felt fabric, and then you get all these colors and you cut them into strips. And do you teach at kindergartens? Raise your hand if you teach at a kindergarten. Try this in your next activity, and I tell you, you're going to have an amazing time. Okay, so here we go. So you have all the colors right here in your hands, and you go to this beautiful little 5-year-old boy, and you say, grab a color, grab a color, grab a color. And you tug over with him, and you fight, and he's strong, and he wins it, and he tells me the color. What is it?
Aka!
And then you chuck him out with it. So this is a really fun activity. One thing I love to do, I have very big hands. The best way to tell is look at my hand and say, wow, that's big. I'm just kidding. So you do this, you put it next to your nose, and you pull it out of your nose. Oh my God! That's a fun activity as well. It happens to be red. You can do it on the other side too if you're really ambitious. That's one activity, okay? Yeah! Okay, next activity is DIY Jenga for the classroom. Do you guys have Jenga?
Yes.
So the larger size Daiso stores will actually have wooden blocks for sale. And so you buy 2 packs of those for like 200 yen. And then in your lesson, you work together with your students to color the blocks. And then you teach the alphabet, right? And as they learn the letters, then you have them write the letters on the blocks. And they create their own game. Since it's really cheap, actually, you can actually make like a game for each classroom if you wanted to, so they have like more ownership of it. So these kids just made this a few weeks ago actually, and we played it together, and it was awesome. It was so much fun. Yes. That's one more activity. Second to last activity actually, there's a bonus one, is content integrated language learning, which is a topic that's really, really, I think, pushing more and more into the horizons of our education world. So you do something in English, and so this is actually something really interesting. Daiso has a huge camping section. By the way, camping goods is actually one of the fastest growing things in Japan right now as far as sales are concerned. So during COVID, people thought about things they could do by themselves, and so camping was a great activity. So Daiso has its own section for camping, and you can buy these comically small like grills, like tiny, and you buy these, aluminium, sorry, bowls. Yeah, thank you. And then you cut up, different parts of the barbecue, and then you actually grill stuff in class. This is so much fun. So what I did is in my kindergarten class, there's 30 students in my class, split into groups of 5, and so I would be the store, and students would come to me. First, we'd discuss like, how do you make fire? And the kids just throw some fire on the ground. I'm like, no, 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 no. So we have one kid with a fan, we have one kid with a lighter, and we have one kid holding the plate. And watch out, it's hot. And so everyone's working together. And the next thing they need, they come to me and ask, like, can I have some kindling, please? Firewood, please, or charcoal, please? And I did this for months, actually. It was like the most popular activity ever. And then the kids would eat the barbecue together. And of course, the kids would touch the grill, and it was a disaster sometimes. But anyway, less than 1,000 yen for up to 30 students is a really good bargain. Last activity. So this is the materials side. Aluminium foil bowls, square barbecue grill, hand fanned, and then you can print out whatever you like. I have steak because steak's the way to go. And then ages, prep time, 2 hours. I spent too much time on the slide. Sorry, I was much shorter than everything else. Great cost. All right, last activity. Daiso sells board games, believe it or not, and they're not 100 yen. Sorry, but I love board games, obviously, and so this is a game I found actually last month. It's called Higetachi game, which is, wow, what's that, right? Mustache touch game. If you ever want to play it, there's a few people you can enjoy it with tonight.
You get touched.
So I need 3 volunteers. Someone who hasn't volunteered today at all. Claire? Okay. Don't rush up all at once. Okay. You want to play? Okay. You want to play? Okay. One more volunteer. I need a strong young man. Okay. Come on.
Shit.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right. Come on. Come on.
I just needed the description, right?
All right. So in my school, I often have flashcards that I use, like Carnival style review. For Ready Set Eigo, I often use my cards just for learning and whatnot. And so this is like karata, but instead of using the hands, which often get in the way, and oftentimes you have one strong kid punching the floor. This is my card, and you end up like getting hit, right? So what this is, it's the same version, but instead of your handy, you have a suction cup, and it's a hige touch game. So you put the mustache here, which is awesome. Go ahead, and put on your mustaches. Okay, and go ahead and spread yourself around. If you don't mind, on this side of the table, yeah. Thank you.
Both sides, okay?
That's fine. Thank you. That's great. Okay. No need to imagine what that would look like.
After party activity.
This is fun.
Oh, it tickled! It tickled!
All right.
Already fun, right?
So there are 2 really good benefits of using these mustaches. Number 1 is if you have a big card, multiple students can snag it at the same time, and then you have a tug of war, like the suction cup, which is awesome. But these cards are pretty small. Okay, so we're just going to put this on the table. Would you mind helping me out?
Sure.
Can you put the cards on the table? Any order is fine. Doesn't matter. Okay.
So these cards are also available at Daiso?
They're in the bargain bin. Ouch! I love you. So anyway, I'm
Go
gonna read out.
sucker, Eric, go
Sit
sucker.
down, Eric. All right. So I'm gonna read out a card, okay, and you have to hit a card that matches the description. If you miss or hit the wrong card,
It's quite thorny.
you have dishonor for 1,000 generations. Okay, here we go. Ready? It's brown. Oops. And yell it out.
Is it a sandwich?
Sandwich is brown. There are more brown items, y'all. Come on.
Oh, potted plant, is that brown?
If you're
The
colorblind,
cactus? I am colorblind.
well then that's brown.
Are you-
All right, it's brown!
All right, next one. It's strong.
Ooh. Is it an elephant?
It's an elephant. And so for my higher level students, what I'll say is have them say a sentence. So an elephant is strong.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Will do.
Kenny loves it.
Fish. I was looking for a butt, but
Yes.
He loves
rings,
many
okay?
rings.
Okay. It's hairy.
Not Eric.
Wait. No, it's not. My mistake. My mistake.
man. It keeps on coming, doesn't it?
It's Stinky.
Where's Kenny?
Stinky. Penguin. A penguin is stinky.
Penguin stinky?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay, next, it can fly.
Helicopter. Ooh, helicopter, yeah.
Yeah, helicopter fly. Drone. Okay,
Drone.
there, okay.
A drone.
So anyway, the best way to play this game is up to you. Any card will work for this.
It's kinda cool.
Yeah, review. It's only 500 yen for the Mustache Touch game, and there are 6 mustaches that you can enjoy and touch in the game. Yep. And so, a big.
I have a question about
Yes.
hygiene though. Like, are they going to put it in their mouths? Or
I have not had that problem, but I'm sure they will. Yeah,
Dip
wash
it in
it.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Jack Daniels would work.
Jack Daniels, yeah. All right, everyone, give me a round of applause for our volunteers.
I like it.
It's fun.
Awesome.
It's good because it keeps.
All right, the last activity that's similar to this is the ninja throwing thing. Okay? And so I'm going to give a challenge. I need 3 volunteers. New volunteers. Tam, John, one more. Now, for my lesson, I would write stuff on the board for them to shoot the ninja throwing star at. But we're going to play a little bit of darts among the gentlemen. Whoever gets closest to the center gets a prize. You get 1 shot. Don't miss. All right, so right there is Nam. Nam, okay? Oh!
I'm still the closest.
again?
Dishonor for 1,000 generations. Yay! You didn't want it, but here you are! A real tip of advice, I use super glue to glue these on, otherwise they'll fall off. Yeah. Anyway, we have tons of games downstairs, tons of awesome material to check out that you can buy today, not just me, so please come on through later. Thank you guys. See you later.
Timothy Hill! And actually, Tim took the words out of my mouth. I was going to remind folks, if you haven't yet, there are a few people here who have made materials. They're downstairs in the small room or over here. This is all Maple Leaf Learning. We have Katie's stuff is downstairs. Mark's, where's Mark?
Right here.
Right there. Mark's stuff is downstairs. Adam's, where's Adam? Right there. Adam's got materials down there. And Yuki, right? Yeah, Yuki has like a screen printing business, bags and t-shirts and stuff like that. Am I missing somebody? Tim, of course, Tim, yeah. And I have some stuff too, but yeah, so if you want to see something, let me know, but okay. Anyways, our next, Tim. Our next contributor is Mark Kulik. Well known for his very substantial YouTube channel with over 900,000 subscribers, and he's worked with young children through university, and he's going to be talking about some pair work activities he does with the students. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right.
And
Mark,
other things. Yeah.
Mark Kulik.
Here, can you pass?
Yeah, wow.
And everyone, we need a pencil with this. So everyone, take a pencil.
Take one down,
pass
pass
it
it around.
down.
Do we have enough
You can keep the pencils.
Do we have
the
enough for
pencil.
everybody?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? Okay. I'm just going to pass.
I'm not sure exactly. Here, take. Need.
All right, so I write with these flat pencils.
Everyone take one.
Now I got the wood chipper.
Wood chipper. have a box of pencils. I always have to ask, can I have a pencil please? And then there's one of the pencils. This is mixed with other pencils, right? Every time we get it, I'm getting this pencil, they're always this is like the losing pencil. Yeah. It's always fun.
You wanted to do something. So, just ouch.
Like if they have to do like cute Disney or whatever, or kitty but if you want to do it very
He is.
We went for character ones because the idea was to ask which pencil I want and make you one.
To Michael Station by bus, and then from Michael to Dictation by train. I actually stayed at Daiso's place yesterday, and then we came by Shinkansen.
Okay. You guys have here.
Actually, we're both from Seattle.
Oh, really?
Okay. Okay, so we're going to do a group activity. So some people have a pattern, like Nam has. Some people have a pattern. Some people have a vocabulary item, right? So the vocabulary fits into the pattern, okay? So what we're going to do now, it's going to be kind of loud and noisy. So anyways, the people with the pattern are looking for the people with the vocabulary item. So you're going to go around, and so like Nan says, I will. And if you think your pattern fits, your vocabulary item fits into the pattern, then you've made a connection. Okay, so let's do that right now. Go, stand up, find your partner.
I will.
There it
I don't think mine's gonna work. I gotta please.
Oh, yeah, no, there should be. Okay.
Oh, okay. Parents are funny. Parents are funny. 4 o'clock. Parents are funny at 4
Okay. Because of time. Come on, we're out. But you see the idea, right?
Found a partner. I even got her phone number.
Oh. Okay, everyone sit down. So you get the idea? Okay, you get the idea?
What happens when you get a partner?
Oh, you just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Just hug, yeah. So, okay, so you get the idea. So the students are making connections with each other. So, okay. So, how these work? There's a pattern with vocabulary that fits into the pattern, and so there's not really any particular it's not a rule-based game, right? It's just like however you want to use it in your classroom. And I use it with a sketchbook. So all my students have sketchbooks, and so we write the pattern, and then they make their own. A lot of people do draw a picture and make their own sentence, right? Okay, so that's what that is. And a lot of people use these for warming up, like icebreaker at the beginning of their class. So anyway, so that was that. Everyone has a handout, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the first page. And we're at a restaurant. And so you see the red circle? that's for dictation. So the teacher will, okay, so we have a pattern. Can I help you? Yes, I'll have. And so first step would be, so there are 7 vocabulary items. 7 vocabulary items. So I would, on the whiteboard, I have cards, just number cards. And so like, right, so we need 7, right? And so it'd be like 1, 2, 3, right? And so I have, so the students have the book, they have a pencil, and because they are listening for information, right? So they're listening for information. So I'm going to give them information. So they're going to ask the first part. So, can I help you? Okay, so you guys say, can I help you? Okay, so it's already marked number 1. So I'd say number 1, yes, I'll have a hamburger. Right? So mark 1. Okay, and then hamburger would be, then I put it like face back so they can't see. Then number 2.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'll have a sandwich. Number 2. So then you write number 2 in the circle, right? And so then I put it right here. Okay? And then number 3.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'll have a salad. Okay? So then, okay, now we've gone through all the cards. Now to check if they are correct, we switch. So the cards are, they can't see the answers. They can see number 1, number 2, number 3, blah, blah, blah. So now we switch. And so I go, okay, number 1, can I help you?
Yes, I'll have a hamburger.
And I go, oh, good job. Yes, that's correct. Number 2.
Can I have a sandwich? Can I help you? Can I help you?
No. I said. Yeah, I said. Can I help you?
Yes, I'll have a sandwich.
Okay, and then we turn it over. Yes, you got it right. Okay? And so that's the dictation part. Then they, after that, then they make a connection to the below. So we have 1 and 1. And so now they trace the word. Okay? See? And so so number 2, let's say sandwich, and then they write next to sandwich, write number 2 and trace the word. Okay? Now we do pair work. And so so we have 2 blue boxes. And so, again, one person has a pencil, the other person doesn't. So the first 2 parts, they're using their own book. But what I like to do is now they're doing pair work, so now they're using one book. And so I like the person marking, they mark the other student's book. So they switch books. So that way it's like a little more, like, it's just, you kind of change it up a little bit, right? So you're always writing on your own book, but now you're writing on your classmate's book. So each student has their book, and you go, okay, pair work time, and they go, do. Okay, and so let's say this is my book, so my partner is going to be marking it. So the person with the pencil, they are listening for information. Okay, so then, okay, so they're listening for information, so they're going to say, right? And so now you have the pencil. Yes, I'll have soup. And so the person listening checks. Okay, ready, go.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'll have pizza. So why don't you guys try to pair. One person has pencil and the other person's giving information. So giving information is, yes, I'll have, and then there's an open slot for the vocabulary, right? So why don't you guys do that in pairs right now? So one person has a pencil, the other person has the paper. No, so you're, no. So you're listening for information, so this is the information. So none is, yeah, so you ask.
Can I help?
And then you give me information.
Yes, I'll have a hot dog.
Yeah.
Would you like anything else?
Okay, all right, we got it?
Salad dressing, all right?
I didn't hear you.
Would you like sauce?
I still can't hear you. Oh, okay, good. Okay, you guys got it? You got it? Okay, here's another pair, so let's change paper. How much time? I don't even know the time situation. So, I don't know the schedule. So someone has to tell me to stop or give me a couple minutes. Give me. Okay, so again, the next page here, a different topic. Again, so we have a pattern, what's your dad doing? So we have dad, mom, brother, sister, and their color coordinates, so you can switch dad with mom, it doesn't matter. And then he's watching, so this is dictation, he's watching TV, or he's making a sandwich, right? And then where, and then and then you decide A is living room, B, C, D. And so, again, pairs, some person's A, one person's B, and then where's mom? She's having lunch where? We have lunch in the living room or in the kitchen, right? Okay, so why don't you guys try that. Ready, go. No partner. Okay, we got the idea? We got the idea? Okay, let's do a different activity. Okay, next page. Okay, now we're doing body injuries. What happened? I hurt and so we have a body part and an action. Okay, so I hurt my back playing tennis, and so we have some actions below: playing basketball, playing tennis, playing soccer, skateboarding, playing ball, roller skating. So what you do here, first the students decide what action and what body part. Right? And then they do pair work asking each other. Okay? So of course, like we all do that, right? By drawing, that gives context to the language, right? And also, I always say this, it's easy to forget, difficult to remember, right? So if everything you do, you want your students to remember, right? It's easy to forget in and out, but it's difficult to remember. So the more steps, the more connections they make, right? So they're writing the word, they're drawing a picture, so they're making more and more connections. So the better chance they will have remembering, and that's what you want your students to do. No matter what, it's always remembering. That's the hard part. So right here, so they do it by themselves, and then they go into pair, right? And so the good thing about that, everyone has their own action, their own body part, right? Okay, and then we go to the next page. And this topic is around town. So we're at a hotel. We're around town, sorry. And then, for example, what does a hotel have? It has a pool. And so, what does a shopping mall have? What does a zoo have? So again, students by themselves make the connect, what the particular place has, and then they go into pair work and ask each other. And then, yeah, that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Any more?
Good. Any questions?
Mark gets the award for the most prepared presenter today.
It's my job. Yeah, you got a question?
So, like, a lot of it is scripted at this point. Do you have any, like, kids that do really well at this and start wanting to add their own?
Well, like I said, I have Sketchbook.
Yeah.
So part of I don't have a school anymore. But even on Saturdays I teach at a teaching university, and I take a group of university students to a community center. We teach kids there.
Yeah.
And so Sketchbook. That's what like the pattern cards, right? So you present the pattern, and then you give them some ideas. So like vocabulary, so an action, like a noun, an adjective,
Yep.
right? And then it's up to them. So they have a what's the word? They have a examples, right? And then they can think of their own, right?
Like a choose your own adventure, right?
Yeah. So Sketchbook is your best friend. I love sketchbooks because it's just open, right? Some like notebooks, there's lines, but a sketchbook, it's open, and the students can they take possession of it. And so on Saturdays we're using a sketchbook, so they're basically making their own textbook. So that works out really well. Yeah. So
Mark Kulik. All right. How you doing? All right. We've got a few more in this session. I think Scott Noel's going to pop up here. This is kind of a unannounced one, but I'm glad that we can do it. Yeah. Anything you want me to say?
No, I'm good.
All right. Scott Noel.
Long time listener, first time presenter. I'm part owner of Van English Club, or the English Group. You've probably seen the signs around. We currently have 85 locations throughout Aichi and Gifu.
what? 85?
85.
Jeez.
So what I thought I could present to you guys today, I'll just use the whiteboard, but one thing in our school and our methodology is that separates us from a lot of different schools is how we present vocabulary. It's a simple thing, I think that a lot of us think about, but we can actually go a lot deeper than most people realize. And I learned from a guy that was a linguist, Japanese guy, that taught and built eikaiwas most of his life, probably 6 years or so. In the beginning of our lesson, we always do a warm-up, but we have like a vocabulary page in our textbooks. We call it words, and usually it's about 9 or 10. You don't really want to go more than that. And in these blocks, you'll have both singular and plural forms of those verbs. So one thing that's really hard for Japanese people is like, how do I make a plural of this? And when it comes to singular things, the articles often become the hard part. Something, and something, the something. So if you have those defined throughout your text, you can really focus on some really interesting things.
Age?
Sam, thanks.
Ages?
Thank you. Most of our school is preschool and elementary school students, and they're very picture-based.
Preschool?
Yeah, but they're preschool level, yeah.
Okay, like singular plural?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. We just started right from there. And I'll go into the methodology in a little bit, and I think you'll understand why it's okay. And one other thing that we add in here is we add a checkbox here, and this will come in later, and I'll explain what that is. So when the kids get their books, each unit is about a 5-minute QR code that goes to like a private YouTube link. So they watch a video, that's their homework. So preschool level, just pop it in, get mom's phone, whatever, and they just, 5-minute video, goes through all the parts of our lesson in 5 minutes. And the words are the keys to the rest of the lesson. So if you understand the words, you can identify the words, you can hear it and react, then the rest of the lesson to follow, they can do everything. So each one of these, we used to do flashcards, singular and plural. We have 5 levels every year. They rotate out for 3 years. That's 15. And at 85 schools, that is a nightmare. So if you're planning on scaling, try to begin with the end in mind, because it'll make things a lot easier. I used to have a warehouse full of flashcards that we rotated out and delivered to 80 schools. That really sucked. So for example, you have like a singular flashcard and a plural. Basically, something, and the plural form s. And when we introduced the flashcards, the first round that would go through, you just do a 2-time repeat. A pen, for example. Pen, pen. Pen, pen. Right? And then pens. Pens. And the teacher's aim here is to listen to the article. Are they listen to the plural form s? Can they identify it? Are they pronouncing the word correctly? And most of the time, this is really where you want to focus. Are they changing out an? And sometimes they ask, like, why do I say an here? And then we have a Japanese teacher there that just gives them like a 2-second, oh, okay, and continue on. And they'll go through the whole time this way. The second time we present this, could be the same week, could be the next lesson, is we just put it into a sentence. It's blah, blah, blah. They're blah, blah, blah. And now they're just making it into a sentence. Like, oh, okay, this is how we present it in a sentence. Because a lot of times they'll get the vocabulary, and then they're like, oh, okay, how do I put this in a sentence? Usually there's a model of some sort of things, but with most nouns, that's what most of our words are, nouns anyway. We just present it this way. And now you're just focusing, are they adding, it's a, they are, and we're using contractions here. So it is a, or no, they are, blah, blah, blah. No, we just use the contraction because this is a natural form of speech. And you'll see that if you don't do that, then the kids can't actually hear it when people say something different, like forget about it, right? What do you? Like, kids are like, what? What to do you? Oh, okay. Right? So same kind of idea. And we just do a 2-time repeat. So for example, it's a pen. It's a pen. It's a pen. They are pens. They are pens. They are pens. They are pens. The third time that we introduce this, we would just use this again. Answer, answer, like we just did. Introduce a question, and then do the answer. So your question here is now, what's this? This comes in handy because now you're connecting this with it subconsciously to the kids. And what are the, sorry, I write really quickly. What are these? So now these and there, you're making subconscious connections with these kids right from the preschool level. So it just becomes automatic by the time, and then when they start learning the grammar things, they have that naruhodo moment, like, that's why we did that, and that's that bridge. So this would be like, it's a pen. It's a pen. It's a pen. It's a pen. What's this? And then answer. It's a pen. It's a pen. It's a pen. So a teacher's just doing answer, answer, question, answer, and the students are just saying things 4 times. So their pronunciation gets really good, really fast with this. By the 4th round, and you wouldn't do all of these in one lesson, it'd just be like overkill. Like you might do this, or just these 2. Like do this round 1, round 2, okay, that's good enough for today. The second lesson, you might do these 2 combinations. Third lesson, you might do these combinations. 4th lesson, maybe just this one, where you're just giving the question, and the kids are just able to do a 2-time repeat after the time. So, what's this?
It's a pen.
It's a pen. What are these? They are pens. So if you have multiple words, it gets really catchy. So if you're doing this, it's like, after the teachers practice this during orientation, they literally walking down the street like, what's this? It's a pen. It's a pen. They are pens. They are pens. It's a train. It's a train. Like, it gets really subconscious into their mind, like that really annoying song that you just can't get rid of. So something really useful. You can add a lot of games afterwards. You can do flashcard games, and of course, we have tablets, so they can do like different Zoom games. You can do Pictionary with the whiteboards, and then what are we do everything on PowerPoint now. So we got large TV screens in all the classrooms, so all this stuff is pre-prepped, and I literally just like basically Google Drive it, and they just download it everywhere. Makes it easy when you have 85 schools. So, getting back to this, when you're in the later lessons of the month, you can actually make this similar to like an Aiken picture test. So you could be like, okay, tables, and they find tables and write number 1 in the box. You know, pen. Then you go to here. I mean, you could even say it's a pen, like depending on your student's level, whatever you want to do, and come up and then just make up here. Also in the corner, it has like a score area they can write in there, keep track of that, and we have that on a couple different parts of our structure, so that they keep getting target language, and then the parents that want their kids to pass the tests can see that they're doing something very similar to their tests. Coming through, I mean, I've been doing it for like 20 years. Most of the kids that do the test, anything that has to do with like pictures or listening, most of our students are like acing it. And our focus primarily in the and English Club department is listening and speaking. Like that's our major thing. We just started implementing some writing things, but we want to spend 90% of our time focused on listening and speaking because we feel like that's one of the biggest challenges that Japanese people have. So if this could help you guys in your classes, you know, just maybe a different approach to words, then go ahead.
Yeah, so you started off talking about how you introduce language, right? So you've gone through like a 3 or 4 week kind of progression?
Yep.
So that first time, do you always give the answer first, or do you elicit?
No, we just give it to them. Yeah. But you do always have, like, as soon as you show it, there's some kids that are just, they automatically know the answer. So the timing and everything becomes really key, because if you show it, then it's hard to create a rhythm, because you got kids shouting, and new teachers really struggle with that. If you have flashcards, that timing to flip it, like, otherwise they're just shouting it, and it's really hard to keep that rhythm going. Or the button clicker, right? Right. You can do a lot of flip touch games like this when they're all on the same page in your textbooks and stuff, like flip and touch kind of games like that as well. So yeah, words. Words.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Any questions?
My question is just that for you, the rhythm is like the key.
Yeah, because it creates like a subconscious thing, and it just sticks with them a lot longer. And we really want to we want them thinking in English. We don't want them translating. So if you see them like going up and to the left, accessing memory and stuff like that, or up and to the right, imagination. No, we want them just say it. Just say it.
Okay. Got all, everyone. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we're going to have one more before we take a bit of a break. If anybody wants to do something a little bit long, 15 minutes, and just kind of come up to me after I step away here, okay? Otherwise, we'll just save everything for the very end when we can just jump up and share. So our next presenter is Taya Pitt, who ironically injured herself. Her knee the last time presenting, so please be careful this time, okay?
I got through the presentation. So I brought my bag of tricks today. Yeah, presenting can be really dangerous, even more dangerous than ice skating with your kids apparently. But we survived. So I think this is maybe my second time presenting with some of you, maybe first time for some. So I'm Taya, I'm from Australia originally. Most of my experience is at elementary schools with about 30, 40 kids in a class. But I do teach some smaller classes also. So mostly age about 2 until my grade 6 and a little bit of all other ages, but that's my kind of focus area. So I have a lot of crazy kids that have escaped from other English schools, like it was too regimented, or there was too much homework, or it was too expensive, or like my kid cannot sit in a chair, can they come to your school? Or can the brother and sister, even though they're 4 years apart, come together in the class? So I've got lots of kind of mixed, mashed classes, so it's quite difficult sometimes to mesh the levels together. So a lot of active boys as well. So my game today is called Make or Break, ironically, with my knee. Hopefully we'll be making today, not breaking. Usually I have about 20 times more cups because it just makes it exciting, but today I've got about 40 cups, 30 cups. So I want to make 2 teams, and it's basically just a quick question and answer, quick response shot kind of thing, or it could be question answer practice kind of game. With a fun twist on points. Like often we put points on the board, or might give kids clickers, or sometimes if they get the question right, I have them run around the table. If you answer, you can run around the table. It slows down the good ones. Like if you have them quickly, what's your name? My name is, okay, run around the table. And the good kids will get tired really quickly, and it'll give the slower kids a little bit of a chance to catch up. But they love it. And I just need to sit there and flip cards and watch them get tired, so it works really well. So does anyone want to try that game first? I guess to make it work really well, I need about 4 people to volunteer. Can I have 4 active volunteers? Okay, Nam, Adam, okay, down the back. My table's a little small. I'm gonna hang out over here. So you can just line up behind the table. Maybe 1, 2, 3. You want to come in? Yeah, one more. So, you could use some flashcards for this. 2 flashcards work really good, but I didn't bring a bunch of flashcards.
What are we breaking?
So basically, if you answer the question correctly, if I say go, you can do a lap around the table back to your spot. I'm just a little bit worried about cameraman here, so we might just...
Are we all on the same side? Shall we put like 2 and 2? Or?
How you doing?
2 and 2 could work, yeah.
Okay.
But maybe it's easier to judge. So let's start. First question is, when's your birthday?
My birthday is July 4th.
Okay, go. When's your birthday?
My birthday is July 2nd.
Good. What's your favorite ice cream?
Strawberry.
Yes, go. Chocolate, strawberry. What color are elephants?
Great.
Go. They are gray. They're gray. 2 laps.
2 laps.
Okay. Do you like pizza with marshmallows on top?
No, I don't.
Okay, go. What's your mom's name?
Louisa. My mom's name is Louisa.
Okay, nice sentence. Go.
My mom's name is Gina.
Okay, go.
Oh, my mom's name is Bernice.
Okay,
My mom's
go.
name is Mal.
Okay, go. What color is this?
It's
red. White and red.
It's white and red.
Polka dotted
And polka dots. 2 laps. Nice.
Dude, you're so good at this.
Okay. So, I won't wear you out too much. I think we get the idea. Don't do your knee. So it's really fun. You can do it with flashcards, anything. And I thank you for the
What's the name of that game?
I just
The
call
runaround
it,
game?
I just say run around.
The runaround game. The runaround. Okay.
Let's play run around. Okay, next game is make or break. So I think we've worn out the boys. Maybe 4 to 6 volunteers. It's not difficult. All you need to do is answer a question. So maybe can I have 4 to 6 more volunteers? Okay, Katie, come on. Girls. Girls rule the world. Yeah, come on. Maybe one more. Find me another girl. All right. So maybe 1, 2, 3. Will you be a team? And you 3 are a team over here. So make or break. The idea is to either make a tower with the cups. So get cups like this. Once you have 3, you have to go up. Once you have 2, you have to go up. You're not allowed to go flat. If you can go up, you have to go up. That's basically the rule for your cups. So the quick version is just quick answer, and you're going to janken with me, paper, scissors, rock. If you win paper, scissors, rock, you get a cup. If you lose, unlucky. Okay. So first, so for example, what color are giraffes?
Yellow.
Yellow. And? Yellow and?
Brown.
Brown, okay. So first I'll give up a few cups. So, what color are apples?
Red.
Nice, you're first. How do you spell banana?
B-A-N-A-N-A.
Okay, one for this team, one for this team. Okay, and then once they get a few cups going, we can do a quick question. Where do you live? Okay, you're first. Rock, scissors, paper. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you won. Nice, nice. So here's a cup. And once this gets going, like a few rounds, they build up a few cups. We'll go a few more rounds. When is Christmas?
Summer.
Okay, nice. Oh, sorry. Rock, scissors, paper. 1, 2, 3. Rock, scissors, paper. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, nice. You win a cup. So then they can build up some cups. Once it gets up a bit fun, if you win, you can attack the other team. If you lose, you get a cup. So if you win, you can attack. If you lose, you get a cup. So but just easy questions. How do you say kaki in English? Oh, nice. Rock, scissors, paper. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you win. So would you like a big ball or a small ball?
Big.
It's not that big because I don't want to take out the classroom. So you can attack anything. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. How do you say kairu in English?
Frog.
Frog. Okay. Rock, scissors, paper. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. You get a cup. No, you can put it anywhere you like, but you have to go up.
Here?
Sure.
Anyways, okay.
So I'll just give you a bunch of cups just to get it going. You have to play a little bit. Oops. Okay, I should get you to do this, shouldn't I? So just to make it really fun, I have some attack cards. So where were you on the weekend?
Here.
Okay, sure. So, rock, scissors, paper. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you win. So you can choose one of my lucky cards. Oh, you win 3 cups. Okay. And I'm changing up the rules a bit. I show you a bit of mix of rules. It's better to stick to one pattern for one game. But how about I've gone blank for questions now. I've worn myself out. Do you like strawberry ice cream?
Yes, I do.
Okay, maybe this team. So take a card. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Ta-da. What did you get?
Only a
A card. Okay.
Oh, it's the same.
How much is 3 times 7?
31.
Oh, Katie, nice. I want you to take this.
Rigged.
Oh, it's rigged, it's rigged.
Oh, that's cute.
Would you like a frog?
Yes, please.
You throw the frog.
You can attack the other team.
I can attack.
You have to wind it up and let it jump through.
3, 2, 1. It's really heated competition. It's really fast. It's crazy.
Real frogs, right?
Yeah, real frogs. The frog has lost a few legs and this and that over the years, but the frog is definitely the most popular. Like I have a frog, like a bunch of different cups. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, you get to choose, the other team gets to take you out if you get, oh my gosh.
Take you out.
Or sometimes if the kids are
take
good,
you out?
like I
Take
do,
you
like,
out or take.
oh my gosh. Which makes me get quite angry, but it works. Or I don't have it today, but I have an oops card, like oops. Just to spice it up a bit. So they learn oops, they learn, oh my gosh, they learn some funny things along the way. I have a balloon, which looks really big and fun, but it's actually kind of impossible to hit the cards. So. But it comes a challenge, who can use the balloon to take it out. So it just kind of makes quick questions fun, a bit exciting, and it is the only game I've had for 5 years that won't go away.
So I assume when you first started, it was kind of like very easy ball, and then it kind of evolved over time to make it more exciting.
So, I kind of just went for it, actually.
You
And
started from all of it?
yeah, I actually had a lobster that you could squeeze and grab the cards.
Did you buy that at Daiso or not?
Everything is from Daiso.
Have you ever used real frogs?
I did have one student bring me a real frog and ask me to do it because their parent didn't want them to have it. But I was worried about the frog over the summer holidays, no one feeding it and taking care of it, so I kept
You should
it.
get the frog a pet snake.
I got it kind of heavy to go with the frog, but I kept it for a week, and they brought food for it, and then I said it's been a week, it has to go back to its mommy in the nature. So yes and no. But anyway, sure.
How do you end the game, or like, what's the winner? Or
Sometimes I just set a timer because they never want to end. Or like if they take out the other team, then I'll be like, oh, game over. Depending on how early it is, but I try to keep it to about 10 minutes at the max. And then play again.
You had expressions for the losers, like, oh no, or something.
Of course.
Yeah, that has some fun.
I've actually played it with junior high grade 2 kids with about 40 kids, and had the chairs set up, like table desks set up in stations around, and then like groups of about 6 kids behind, and they'd all come into the middle battle, and then it became kind of really interesting, like the kids became quite strategic, like do we take out the big team or do we leave them for a slight and help our friends, or so it works quite well in a big class as well. But you do have to be slightly aware of bullying in a big class because, I mean, it can be taken on as a really fun, like, let's all take out this team. But if there are some sensitive kids, sometimes you have to be a little bit careful, maybe make a rule. If you've been attacked once, you have to attack someone else. Because junior high school kids, once they take out a team, it becomes a sort of a joke to keep taking out the same team. So you have to know your students well, I think, is the only risk with that. But otherwise, have a blast.
All right. Thank you, Taya. All right. Let's take a bit of a break, if that's okay. Get some drinks, restrooms. We're finishing this second section up just a little bit early, which is great. So we're a little ahead of schedule right now, which is fine. So let's come back about 3:15, about 30 minutes. I do want to encourage you. There are quite some publishers that brought some stuff, so this is a good chance to go and talk with them. Kenny's stuff is in the corner over there. Adam, Katie, Yuki, me, Mark, Tim, all have stuff downstairs. So 30 minutes. Just gonna keep this running then. Okay. Daiso.
Okay. Oh yes. Anyways, I just want to make a little announcement. Greg here. Greg. BJ is here from Fun Kids English.
I'm the other Greg.
Yeah. BJ, he's so actually recently. Yeah, so actually, recently I do all my recording in his studio. So he's got a studio down in Wakayama. So if anyone's interested in doing some recording, and I don't know, he's a pretty busy man, but he might be able to help you out. But he'd be the guy to talk to you. But I just want to say they have a new series that's coming out. When's it going to be released?
Next year.
Okay.
It'll be the next school year, April.
And it's a 3-book series, is it not?
3 books.
Okay, so I got 2 here. So, but yeah, this is coming out. So I think it's connected to your YouTube channel and the Monster Kids.
Yeah, all the songs, if you've seen our YouTube channel and all the songs.
Fun Kids English, right?
Have anybody seen Fun Kids English? Yeah. Fun Kids English. That's BJ's song. And they have the monster characters. But BJ's at the back, so he's got some couple samples of the book if you want to take a look. So
What age is this for?
This is for preschool.
Preschool, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to come up, BJ?
No, it's okay, mate. 0, if you want to talk to me about it, come and have a yarn later on. But 0 to 6.
Awesome.
Yeah, 3 to 6, I should
So
say.
he's got that with him. So if you want to have a look.
All right. Hi everyone at home. Hope all's good. This is the free-for-all. So basically anything you're using in class, any ideas, any games, anything that you just want to pop up and do real quick that you think will help others, you want to share, like something you wished you had known about, before or something. So just start thinking now if you have any good ideas or little tricks or hacks or something that you use in the classroom. I would like to start if that's okay. Yeah? Okay, I've got 3 things very quickly. One is this. Okay, doesn't look like much. I was talking with Rikako. One of the things we do as a PowerPoint for our text for Think, Read, Write, and also I'll use in the board sometimes, is the line indicates volume or pitch. When you're doing any sustained phonics song, or phonics sound, any phoneme, so and imagine there's an apple here. I don't have my cards with me, so you go apple. It works especially well if it's the first sound because it can blend directly into the word. So I want to do it together real quickly. Apple. Good. How about this one? Apple. Good. How about this one? Apple. So any sustained sound that will work with, you can do a sustain like any voiced sustained sound. So. All right. Number 2. Anyone have an iPad in their school classroom? GarageBand has this great little beats mixer. I don't know if you guys know about this, but I use it all the time in class for doing things. If you want to do any type of chant with the kids, like your pattern practice. What's your name? What's your name? My name's Eric. You can do vocabulary, you can do phonics, you can do anything you want. But it's a lot of fun. Just really get the kind of the mood of the class. It's even got little oh yeah. Can you imagine that really it's the kids and then you just send it. Alright, so that's a lot of fun. Yes?
Is GarageBand still out? Because I looked for it. I used to use it, and it used to be on all devices, right? And then it
I think so.
disappeared.
Really?
Yeah.
If you can't use GarageBand, you can use Launchpad. I have Launchpad on my app.
This is why we're doing this, by the way, today, guys. This is why we're doing it. Great
I
ideas,
have
right?
Launchpad, and it does the same thing that
Okay.
what you was doing. Yeah.
Any kind of beat creator. I mean, it's it's not the substance, not music, but it's just a little energy in the classroom, and you just want to take something boring or something you've done a million times, and just change it up a little bit. It can add a little bit of energy to your classroom, and I use it quite frequently.
How would you say it's not music?
Well, I mean, it's not music. It's a beat. It's fun. It's exciting, right? So, all right, and the last one is a song that I just released with Matt from Dream English. Many of you have. He's doing very good. He's awesome. Great guy. He's a great guy. I love Matt.
He's touring like was it Thailand?
He's in Taiwan or something like that.
Got a huge following.
Huh? This. Biatch. Is music.
Nice one.
No, so I think I'm going to have at least one helper. And maybe Satomi will do it with me too. All right. So this is called the Silly Dance. This is considered like a brain break song. And so kids at school, you know, we weren't designed as 6-year-olds or 7-year-olds to sit in chairs all day. It's too much for especially certain, you know, kids really struggle with that. And so these types of songs where you get up and get moving a little bit, it could be any song, but it's kind of designed to be a movement song. And a lot of songs are, but this one specifically, we wanted to add the word silly in there. And so Matt and I we met in Fukuoka last November, I think it was, and hadn't seen him since COVID. It's probably been like actually longer than that, 7 years, 8 years. We should do something together. And he calls me up. Yeah, I'm coming up to Osaka. You know, maybe I'll pop up and see your place. Well, that'd be great. So
You have to do that in the Matt voice.
I can't. So anyways, one thing led to another, and we came up with the song idea. We wrote the lyrics down quick. Talked with a buddy of mine who's a proper musician, David Freeman. He came up with the backing track, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So it's a great song just to throw into the classroom or between longer classes or events or whatever. So I would like to show that to you. Now, would you like to join me up here? Everyone else just kind of stand up and do it with me if you don't mind. The Silly Dance.
Woo!
To do the silly dance? Let's practice. Make a silly face. Make a silly pose. Everybody dance. Do the silly dance. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Everybody dance. Do the silly dance. Everybody dance.
Do the silly dance. Do the silly dance. Stop. Step to the front, step to the back, hands in the air, now clap, 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 clap. Step to the front, step to the front, step to the back, hands in the air, clap, clap, clap. Everybody dance. Ready? Do the silly dance, big voice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, go! Everybody dance.
Do the silly dance. Everybody dance. Do the silly dance. Stop.
Up, 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 up. Go down, down, down.
Down, down, down.
Clap your hands.
Clap your hands.
Turn around. Well, shake your hands.
Shake your hands.
Shake your bum.
Shake your bum.
Run, run, run.
Run, run, run.
Let's have some fun. Everybody dance. Do the silly dance. Ready? One more time. 1, 2, 3, go. Everybody dance.
Do the silly dance. Everybody dance. Do the silly dance.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Everybody dance. Do the silly dance. Everybody dance. Do the silly dance.
Pose. Woo! 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 Yeah.
What happened to the video that you recorded of all of us?
Yeah, I see it.
I
see it.
I've been busy, and I haven't gotten quite enough yet, so I definitely want to redo that one, or finish that at some point this year. But I'm teaching 25 lessons a week now in the class, so a little. Oh, be quiet. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. All right, thank you very much, everyone. All right, who's next?
I got it.
All right, Lawrence, get up here. All right. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All right. Right. Hello, everybody. Right. So I have been very busy with. A lot of you may have been following me. I've hired staff. We went from 6. Yeah. So 6 months ago, it was me and my wife,
know. And then now we have, including her, there's 6 of us, and plus Amy, my little daughter, who comes in once in a while. But it's been a very, very, very busy 6 months. And I haven't slept very much. So today's activity share is not my stuff. So I was going to present these at Eric's in March, and I don't think I really got around to them. And so this was Andy Barton from Toyama. I asked him, because when Kenny and Eric planned this thing, Kenny sent me a message if I can do it. And I said yes. And I messaged Andy and asked if I can use his stuff. And then a week later, he told me he's coming. So it kind of feels weird that I'm presenting his stuff here.
Andy,
but I just want to give the credit to Andy. This is 100% his stuff that he's given me permission to share. So yeah, we use, a lot of us use Eric's Think, Read, Write stuff. This one, I don't know if this came from Dave and Amy, right? This is Dave and Amy up in Saitama. They have these flip and match cards. It's really hard to do like this, but you'll have these cards here like that, right? So they should be all spread out.
So you held up a card maybe, or?
Yeah, can we get how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Jan, Claire, Nam, and Katie, can you come up here, please? Okay, so if you can just hold 2 cards up like this, they can see. Please? Please, I'm sorry. There you go. There you go, yes. All right, there you go. And there you go. Okay. So, ideally these are just on the floor, and these are mainly done individually. But, so the first card, say let's go, ready, go. Everyone, what is it? Say. So, whoever the say card, we'll take the say card, and then Rain. Who said rain? Who's got rain? No. Rain, she's got rain. Yeah, so every card. Oh, we just did these, huh? Sleepy. No, they should be spread out. Yeah. So we have queen, crayon, ear, paint, and well done. Well done. So I don't know why they're not shuffled, but they should be shuffled. And so this is a good way to test your kids if they can read. So every card, when you flip it, will have the clue for the next card. Yeah? So, does that make sense? Yes? If you would like to, we have a few copies of these here. You can try these out later. Can I keep you guys? Sure. Yes, for while we're up here. But I think I talked with Andy. I've talked with Dave and Amy. They use these as assessments. It's a really quick way to do review, warm-ups. Yeah? If you had new kids coming in from other schools and you want to test their levels, this is a really good way to do it really quickly. Another game. Oh, here we go. So this is Andy's Phonics Match Level 4A. Yes? Very, very simple, yet very easy to understand. Here we pass these out. There you go. Here you are. You're welcome. Here you go.
Jet quack.
Here you go. Now, Andy, I'm going to refer to Andy because I don't know how all these work.
The color and the border should match the color of the cards.
And they're not using both sides.
No,
correct?
if it's picture, they match to the word.
Yeah.
If it's word, they match to the picture.
Okay, so if the lovely Jan could hold up his card. It's not blue, is it?
It's purple.
Is that blue or, I think those are.
Oh, blue. It is blue.
It is blue, isn't it? Okay, so forget the blue.
This is the border here.
Yes, okay. So.
Actually, the whole card is purple, but then the border around the images is green.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I see, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if they have the picture side, am I, sorry, in the way? Okay. They'll just match the words to the picture. I mean, very, very simple. It's just stuff that we don't make, right? So I guess we'll have Jan read these. Whoops, not that one. Jet, right?
Quack!
Jet quack! Yes. So, I mean, ideally, you'll put these down, but it's very similar to the last game. It's just in a different way. So you're practicing the same thing, just in a different form. I tested these out, excuse me, sir. We tested these out in my lessons yesterday, 2 days ago, and I had the kids just race to see who can do them the fastest. So if I can have you guys, please, put your cards on the floor. And we're going to race. Okay? Here you are. Here you are. Here you are. Check mark. You have. Here you are.
Yell.
So we're not going to start yet. Okay. Bets on who's going to win?
Jon's already practiced.
Shuffle them.
Ready, go!
Ant, jet, quack, egg, T-Rex, yell, crab, grass, tit.
Go now. Go now. Okay, good. Now round two. Round two. So if you can please put these, put them back into a pile. This is what I do in my classes. So if you can stand up, please. I'm going to move you over to where Katie is at. And if Claire, if you can move down that way, and then Nam. Okay, now this time for round two, please say the words as you put them down. If you don't, you don't win. Okay, ready, go.
T-Rex, yell, egg, web, quack, jet, ant,
Vest.
Is it Claire now? Claire! All right, Claire. Okay, if you can put them back one more time. Okay, Claire, if you can move over here. So I do this a lot in my school. We'll have normally a timer, maybe a 30-second timer, and when the timer goes off, then they'll jump to the next station, right? Okay, ready, go.
Bless. T-Rex, egg, yell.
Nam was faster, but I don't do points in my school. I don't do a lot of competition, but when you have that timer going off every 30 seconds, you don't have time to count your points. You don't have time to feel bad because Claire didn't have time to sit down. Nam got to start fast, like first, right? So that's just kind of how things that I do. And then here, if you can clean those up, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I don't know where the other one went, but okay. So that's another one of his games. The wonderful Andy over there. Here you are, Claire.
I guess you can play it this way or play it this way.
Yes.
I guess, yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yes, you can play it if you want to practice the reading this way or reading this way. Now, why don't we do boys team, girls team? Yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
Not our chest probably, but I thought it was dangerous.
Andy, do you have a name for these?
Pagan match.
Pagan match. Pagan match. Pagan match. So, this is one of the last units in Think, Read, Write 2. Yes, they're practicing the sound, so we have purple, burp,
Why don't people
turtle,
make
and
these
hamburger.
games from my materials?
You don't ask.
You have materials?
I mean, you're fired.
You don't ask. So, what you're doing here is, you're just getting clips, and you're just racing to clip them on. And it's the same practice, but you're just doing it in a different way. Yes. Keeping it fresh. So, there you are. And there you are. You know what? So, I don't like to give them, little glimpses of what they're doing. So here you go. You guys can split these up however you want to. There you are. Oops, sorry, here you go. All right, ready? Ready? So maybe one of you can hold them. One of you can hold the card, and then the other one can put them on. Yeah? Okay, ready and go.
Train.
Train.
Oh, see, to clip it, you clip it. Ah, okay. Rain. Tail.
Not enough. Hang on, that's not right, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's those ones. Finish.
Hey, girls!
We only have 3 clips.
They took it. They took your clip.
They cheated. That's not fair.
Put your thumb on the scale.
Oh, right. Boys. Sore loser. Okay, so take the 4. There you go. Right, here you are. And, oops, excuse me. And there you go, one more time. Was it this way? Was it that way? I don't know. Same way? There you go. Go!
Crayon.
I do a lot of what Katie, a lot of Katie's theory of just. Good job. Very nice. All right, so next. Yeah, Katie's theory of like not being prepared, but just kind of going with the flow, and you're just lazy. I don't know who won. I don't care. But so you just switch to the next thing. Yeah. Good job, Claire. You did a wonderful job. And then the last game. I think Andy should talk this one out because you told me yesterday. I just forgot. I forgot. And I think this one we can actually play with everybody. So, Andy.
This is a game I got from one called Ugly Dolls. And it's where it's a bunch of these cards with monsters that look similar. So basically we've got 4 for each letter. We've got A, Eric's pictures again, and alligator and apple.
Sorry, Kenny.
Make yourself.
So if we sit down on the floor, so there's four of each. B, bed, boy, bag. C, crab, cat, car. D, dog, duck, down. And there's some bonus ones, free turn. It's important that they can't see through. But anyway, so you mix them up.
Oh, I made these. Yeah. His version at his school are
Is that
proper.
nice
Yeah,
paper?
yeah. Mine, I think I used cheap paper in it.
So we just
Sorry.
take turns flipping one over.
Okay.
And I say apple.
Alligator.
Alligator. So at this point I'd pause it and say we've got alligator, apple. There's one more. What is it? Ant. Okay, so if you see ant, it's a race. So at some point you'll have a couple of them, close, and then they've got to B and D. They've got to try to. So, there it is. And then we just put it.
It's just your game. It's your game. He's cheating.
Don't let the kids win. And then there's a free turn,
That was yours.
and there is a miss a turn, which is just a bomb. They choose how many they want in, if they want 1, 2, 3, or 4. So at some point there might be, we play probably enough that, like if there were 2, 4, 6 of us, we might do 10 letters and just set a time. So at some point there might be 3 letters that have 3 each, and it's quite exciting to see what the next one to slap is. And the whole table's covered in cards. That's it.
I thought we could all play, but I ruined it by making really bad quality cards.
Yeah, if you can't
Sorry.
see. No, that's all right.
Played that high school girl.
And that's it. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so I introduced myself by thanking everybody. Thank you for your help. Yeah. I'm not going to take up too much time, but again, I have staff, and the only reason why I was able to get to this point was because from all the help from everybody has, small help, big help. I couldn't have done it without everybody, and I think the whole point of this conference too is just people coming together, sharing our ideas and helping each other out. I just want to announce that Andy's having a big event, opening up his school in his new location in July, and a few of us are going to help him out. But things like that, I think things like this really, really keep this group. Didn't we? Yeah, but we all, we go to each other's events, we do things. If you need help, let us know. We're all in it together, yeah? Well, thank you, everybody. Okay, next. Yes, Andy, you have a question
Just
about
adding to that, if
your
anybody
stuff?
wants any of those files, and Eric's happy for me to share them, they're there. You don't have to remake them yourself. You got to laminate, cut, and paste. But the files, I'm happy to.
Great.
These are really good, fun games, and I'm glad that Andy shared them with me. Have you been using them? Yeah.
Share them in the CRW Facebook.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have permission to use as long, especially because they're free and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely. I actually do, before you leave, I owe Lawrence and Andy an apology. I had a sign up today for presentations, and one was for the main part presentations, and the other was if you're here, you think you might want to do something, and I was only looking at this list today, and I made a big mistake with not I'm so sorry. I even put his face on the event page. He's presented something, so I do apologize. I got things mixed up in my head. So my sincere apologies to you, Lawrence, for not getting you in that middle section. I'm very sorry.
25 classes.
I'll make you a steak later. I promise.
It's that middle child complex that I have. I just, you know.
But I do apologize.
Forgetting me again.
Apologize. Just too many things happening inside the head.
Thank you for saying it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay.
All right, I want to
got
take
thicker skin than that.
Yeah, one chance actually, just to mention, if you're not a member already, we just have a Facebook group called Independent Together. If you're not in the group, you can, please do. It's a group that it's not that big, about 150 people, but all the people tend to be a little bit like today, just helping each other out, just no real agendas. It's for publishers, it's for independent school owners, and it's for teachers. So it's kind of that triangle, right? So if you're not a member of Independent Together, please just do a quick Facebook search and please join us. Okay. Would you like to come up?
Yes.
What are you going to be discussing today?
About childcare.
Childcare.
Yeah.
Okay, Josephine. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is my first time to present something on childcare. To those people who don't know me, I am originally from Philippines, and I came from Nagoya, and I have been living in Nagoya for 25 years. Basically, I was a nurse, and I am not a teacher, by the way. But unfortunately, I got sick, and I have to shift my lifestyle. So from 12 years working in the hospital, I made up my mind to shift as a teacher, and by the help of Sir David Paul. Sir, thank you so much, and because of Sir David Paul, he trained me so well about Daiso for 1 year, and my founder of EPJ, I don't know if you know that, the Filipino Teachers English, founded by Ma'am Aurora Debashi, and our Nagoya president, Ms. Rosemary Singson. Hello, ma'am. Okay, thank you so much for my hands-on friend, Kenny. Yeah, because of Kenny, I'm here. And I have been using his books. Yeah. So I have a school, and I have been teaching for 4 years. I quit as a nurse 4 years ago. I had a tuberculosis, unfortunately, and goiter here. It was really struggling point of me. And now, God's will, I finally physically fit. And I had, my neck was really ridiculous at that time, but God's will, I'm fine. And then I have to do in a different organization, seminars and everything. So I had a training for 1 year. And yeah, and I did a home-based only, home-based, because of the pandemic. I couldn't do any school for 3 years, so I have been teaching in my home 3 years, and God's will that I have to open my school this year, January. Yeah, I have my school here in Nagoya, Mizuhoku. I don't know who's actually familiar with Mizuhoku. I just opened it January the 7th. Yes. Wow. And with the help of my hands-on friend, Mr. Kenny, and he actually gave me and introduced his books, and his books is really helpful for me because of this sing and play. So my 3 years old, the children, 2 years old, they actually love this kind of drawing and cutting some things. But of course, before I make them use this book, I have to do some songs and everything. So yeah. Please avail these books. It's really good. And for my elementary, I have also elementary grades, and I use this book. Yeah, this is everyday verb charter. I do this is and that is, the singular and plural. Like for example, these are, those are, that is, this is. So this is really helpful. And there is also a matching kind of thing here. So please do. Yeah. So I have also for my obasa. Yeah. So yeah, excuse me. For my like for example, mom, dad, so want to participate in my classroom. So I am actually from 2 years old above. Yes. So we have to have fan chats. This is really good. The author is here. Hello, sir. Yes, thank you so much for these wonderful books that you have. And this is really helpful to have a getting to know each other. Yeah, so I have to ask one by one, especially the 5 W's. The what's your name, who are you, and where do you live, and of course the mom and dad are actually struggling about how to communicate, basic communication, which is the A-Kanwa. Yeah, so this is really, really helpful. Yeah, let's do. And for this, yeah, this is also a really, really good book, and this comes from my friend. Yeah, Sir Kenny is really helpful for me, by the way. Yeah, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. And of course, this is my elementary grades and junior high. Yeah. So you can also use the foods, countries. Oh my God, my children are very good in countries flags. You know, as India, America, USA. It's everything like they want to do because of this thing that they have here. You know. And then what's the famous foods of India, famous food of Canada, and they know that the very good leaf is a maple leaf because I introduced to them what is a good leaf in Canada. It's a maple leaf, so I use that for my in on under. I use the maple leaf. I'm sorry, I couldn't bring it today. I use this the Canada leaf. That this is example for this. I put this. This is the on, and this is the in, and then I put the maple leaf here, and they already know this comes from Canada. And then I just put, and then here, and by, and this under, and then I have to find like that. What's this? You say, behind. So they just kind of, behind. So I have also a game to share to you, because I'm kind of Daiso also. But the Daiso is very famous, but for me somehow it's kind of a very original kind of thing that I have to make it, you know. So yeah, it's a very helpful or economic. So it's just like this, and I use for my elementary. And basically the 3 years old are really, really good. They have to say the sound of this letter and this letter, and then of course this is a hidden kind of thing that you need to select that. So first you need to introduce 2. And then when they memorize these 2, then you can just follow the letter last. So it's kind of like that, and here. And then you can have also like hide this thing, and then you can find like that. So they know this. And I use also this pebble, this thing. This is from Daiso, by the way. And it's not only by Daiso. It comes from a different kind of what I mean is Chopstick shop. So I do this in preposition of place. This is also made. Sorry, because this is handmade, by the way. It's just if you have a laminator, yeah, you can, and then you don't need to have a printer. Just have a colorful pen. So the children loves very colorful things. You know, don't use black and white. It's not really helpful for them. It's just fun. So any kind of color you want. So you have this. You can also use it by color. Where's the behind? Because somehow the 3 years old don't know how to read, but they can actually familiarize by the colors. You know. So when you say, what color do you like? You just say, I like pink. Which one is pink? Like this. Also, what is that pink? And then I use this thing. If you don't mind, I want to volunteer a five very kind person to volunteer for me. Is it okay to just have? Yeah, 5. Yeah. So just a quick. This is about. Preposition of place. Yes, so the preposition of place is you have to on, in, under, and you have the between, next to, and this is in front of and above. So when you have these things, so you can actually use the paper cup here, and then from this paper cup you can just put something like this 5 pieces of pebbles. And then, yeah, this, any colors is okay. So when you say on, you can just use the on, and then just put like that, and then put this thing on, yeah? So when you say in, you can just put the in. you need to find out where is the pebble now. And then it's under, either you see like that or you feel like that. Yeah, if it's behind, so which in front of you is making you behind, something like that. Yeah, so when it's next in between, so you cannot do just like this. Yeah, so or because they have one paper cup only. And you can just lay down like that. The important is between. And you can have next to, so next to is just like this. And then in front of, that's the way I'm saying that behind is behind. And then in front is, it needs to be in front of you, of course. Yeah. And then above, you need to explain to the child that the above is not about like this. Because if you say above, if you say like this is already on. So you need to point to the child that you need to have hanging. Yeah. So what is above you? Something like that. So what is above of this paper cup? So this is the above. And now I have to say, please, can you count this? Yeah, each of you has one. And then here you are. Do you have one? Yes. You still have one? Pebble. Yes. 2, 4. Yeah. Here you are. Here you are. It's okay. Gone. Yeah, it's gone. Yes. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Yes, ma'am. This is 4, 5. So I'm going to say, but it is rumble because you know already the sequence it is on, in, under, behind. So I have to say, on. Yeah. So when somebody will say on and then they went to the under, now I have to tickle. And then there's and sometimes I have to, you know, the naughty boys, I have to machigay. And then in front of. Oh, shimatta. Between. Wow, so pretty. Yes. Okay, you got it? So that's really simple and it's fun. And no Daiso, that's your hands only, and the pen. It's really save you a month. Yes, thank you so much. And I want you to stay just for a moment, please. And I have also another game, which is the activity is also made by my hand. Hello, kawai. Kawai. Mabuhay. Yes, this is actually numbers to identify numbers. Yeah, there is no 6, so I always use the dice. You can also make a dice which is from the Gyunyu Pak. Yes, to make a dice if you want to save something. Yeah, saving is really great. So now, excuse me, I have to take this thing. Thank you. Yeah, can I have that? Thank you so much. So I'm going to show this a game also that I always do, and this is 2 years old. The 2 years old, they have so much fun with this. When I have to, it's like that. So when it's number 4, and then you just touch the 4. Oh. Like that. So this is actually to know quick brain exercise, because they need to count first before they touch this. Otherwise, they will go to the 3. And then they miss 1 instead of 4. Sometimes they go with a 1 and it's just 5. Oh, see, you need to count first before you touch, and then you got it. Oh, it's fine. All right, please do. Thank you. Here you are. Yeah, so quick, fast. Okay. Yes. Touch, right? You need to look. ちゃんと見るんだよ。Ready? Ready? Go. 4. Ting. No. Alright, ready? Go. Again. You know, the children, you know, they love to say again. Because my target language here is again. Again. Yeah. Every time I have a target. I say, もう一回. I said, no. Again. Again. もう一回 no. And then another one. Last ね。最後だよ。Last. Ready? Go. Good job. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. And last one. Sorry, I need 2 volunteers only. Thank you so much. Thank you. Arigato.
Bringing back some childhood trauma.
Yes. So this is also good. Can you please stay? Yeah. And this is also good. Sorry about that. This is also 2 years old. Yeah. This is a 2 years old. This is a brain exercise. Yeah. You need to test these kids if they are good or not. Every kids are very good, by the way. But somehow they have a test to, you know, to exercise their mind, to think. So you have to think this. This is actually, if this one finger, and then 2, then 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Yeah. So this is actually the same, but this there is no numbers, and this has numbers. Yeah. So same procedure. You can just do finger 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. But you can just kind of. しまった。間違えちゃった。Okay. Are you okay?
Play the piano, right? You play the piano.
Yeah. So first is this is actually yeah, almost the same. So 1, okay, ready? Okay. だよ。Ready? Set. Go. Good job. Wow, excellent. Wow, excellent. Fast, okay? Once more. Again. Again, yes. Okay, if you say do, もう一回, no. Again. Okay. Ready? Go. Yay! Good job. Thank you. Hi. Here you are. What?
Here.
Thank you. You're welcome. What?
You're welcome.
Good job.
You're welcome.
Good job. Yeah. So yes, that's all. Thank you so much.
Yep, all set. Hey! I think we have the quote of the conference so far. Here you are, what? I love it.
Can I go?
Yeah, now!
Is it possible to AirPlay to the TV? It's not my TV. It's an LG, so I'm assuming you can.
Probably.
Yeah? You can turn it, give it a
So
check.
right
Or mirror play.
You may have to be on the same Wi-Fi though.
Oh, right, yeah, I need to
Pretty
run
spotty.
Yeah.
I tried with mirroring and I didn't see the TV come up.
Oh, you tried mirroring to the TV, it didn't show up? Were
You
on
can
the-
use
on the
my
Wi-Fi?
laptop if you want.
Oh, that's fine. No, I'll just show it on the screen.
Oh, that works,
Yeah,
that works.
yeah. Yeah, it's just easier if it's huge and everyone can see it. But okay, that's fine.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to show a keyword on this screen that everyone can read at once.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. That's fine. All right. Okay. Well, first of all, I'll just start off. This is a game I play with my kids. You can actually use any type of cards for this. I'm going to use the Ready, Set, Ego cards because a lot of us already own these. Yeah, so another plug. Right. But like you can probably, as long as they're like nouns, right? So you can do like Pictionary with them, charades with them. One version I like to play is, I call it Describe It. You gotta describe what the card is. Maybe you guys like play 20 questions version. No, Lawrence does 20 questions version with these. I like to play a game called Describe It. And what I'll do is I'll put a timer. This can be done 1-to-1. Oh, by the way, typically I'd use this for like more advanced, upper elementary, junior high school, or adults. Adults love this, right? It's a really great way to get them talking, right? So, without further ado, we're going to set this for a timer. 1 minute timer, and I will describe what's on here. You guys have to tell me what the keyword is. Okay, and go. It's a vegetable. It's green. Broccoli. Bing bong. Okay. It's a vehicle. You can drive it. Car. Ping pong. You sleep on it. Bed. Yeah, it's an animal. It's in the zoo. Tiger. Tiger. Yes. Rock. Paper. Scissors. Very good. You can see the time on your wrist. Watch. Very good. Mixed vegetables. Salad, yes. You wear it on your head. Hat, very good. You can see this. It's scary. Kids don't like it. In your closet, under the bed. Monster, okay. It's a bird. It can fly. It can talk. A talking bird. Talking bird. Parrot, yes. It can fly. It has 4 propellers. Drone, yes. Okay, and then time, right? So now, if this is like pair, the next person would challenge. Can I get a volunteer? All right, Tim. You're up.
You're going down.
There you go. Get you set. All right. 1 minute timer. Ready and go.
It's very big. Thank you. Today we ate it for lunch. It's very big. It's a 747. It's
no gestures. No gestures.
I'm just doing this. It's a green vegetable. It's long.
Cucumber.
Thank you. It's yellow and sour. What'd you say? You use it to measure the distance, and you can draw straight lines with it. Yes, it's stinky and swims. It's a bird but can't fly.
Penguin.
Thank you. I have. I'm sorry, no justice. Sorry. I'm skipping that one. Okay. It's in a library. Thank you. We are in what country? Japan. Good. Go outside. It's sunny. You need.
Sunglasses.
Thank you. If there's, it's not an airplane, but it can fly. It can carry people. Thank you. It's
time. All right. Now we're gonna count our cards. Okay, we'll count it together. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Equal opponent, I see.
You got one more there now. There's one more on there. There you go.
So yeah, this can be used with any cards, right? Now, what I like to do, because I don't always have cards on me, sometimes I have to work off-site. I will always have an iPad or my phone on me, so this is an app that I would use. And this app, it's a really old app. It's called Phrase Party. I would show, it's this P over here. Yeah, it's really small. Okay. And this it has a lot of categories already built in. But what I like best about this is you can build your own custom categories. Right? So what I took was, I used to be an ALT, so I had like textbooks like New Crown, New Horizon, all that stuff. You guys probably know it. And I took all of the nouns from the word list, and I plugged it all together, and I made my own like faux list. I have like new crown, all nouns, right? I have an adjectives list as well. I have a verbs list, etc. Right? So okay, let's do this with just nouns. Keep it simple. All right, this has a built-in timer as well. So basically, like this is how it would look. Right? And exactly the same with the other one. You're looking at the card. You have to describe it to you. Like it's many members, players together. It's a sports team, right? And then the word team is up here, right? And you get the point, right? You can also, every time you get a point, you go like this, right? Point. If you want to skip, if it's a word that the student doesn't know, they can skip it, right? Like this. So like I would be playing the game like this, and you cannot see it, and then we are partners, and I'll say a moment in time. This moment. Now, that's right. Right? I have trouble. Another word. Problem, that's right. Okay? We are playing a game. That's right. Okay. Hello and goodbye. That's right. Okay. And so on. Right. So that's what the point is that this list can be customized to whatever you want it to be, and it already has the whole gaming aspect built right into it. Right. This can be done the way that I'm playing it right now, where I say it and then you guys have to guess. There's another way I play it, like the headbands version, where you have to describe it and tell it to me. Yeah. Right. So let's give that a try. Yeah.
Is the app free?
There is a free version, but I think the custom list one is the paid version of the app.
I just checked. It's 300 yen.
Yeah, it's probably something like that.
Is it a one-time payment?
It's a one-time payment. Yes. Yeah. Right. So I was telling you, if you want to build an app, yeah. All right, so let's try this. You guys have to describe it. Actually, let's get a volunteer. Instead of me doing this, who wants to come up? Let's get two people. Two people come up. Anybody? All right, come on. And one more.
I'll go with the gimp.
All right.
You can be the wimp.
The wimp. You be there.
All right.
Nice. Respect.
So again, this can be done 1-on-1. This can be done 2-on-2. This can be like half a class versus half a class, however you want to structure it. And in this case, I'm just going to make it everybody versus 2, right? So here, we're going to do this. So you guys have to describe to them, okay?
Maybe step up.
Yeah, sure. Right? See it?
It's a number.
6, 7, 8,
10.
6, 7, 8. After
9.
9. Ping pong, right?
Brother and
Female brother.
Sister.
Third.
You go to the cinema to watch it.
Picture that moves.
You go to the cinema
Movie.
to watch it.
Yes. Okay.
Short travel.
Bear hunt.
Yes. Check.
You have a suitcase. You need a suitcase.
Travel, trip,
He's using
trip,
TV
vacation.
show.
A computer.
TV.
Huh?
Computer.
TV.
Computer.
is a.
What?
Computer writing is a.
Another word.
Code?
TV.
A TV show is
TV
blind
show.
X-Men.
Program.
Program, yes. Right?
This one.
May.
Yes.
Weather. Today.
No gestures.
Sunny.
The universe.
What?
All things.
All things. Everything.
I don't like it.
I don't like to.
Nobody likes to do this.
Nobody likes it? Kenny.
Students. Study, okay.
Today.
Sunday.
Yes.
Tomorrow?
Okay, so crowd, 11 points.
Okay.
11 points. Now, you guys got to beat 11. You guys got to beat 11. Ready? Tap to start. Yeah.
Ready? Go. June, July.
I mean, timer, right?
Base.
Timer.
Ball.
Music.
Instruments.
Spring.
Vacation.
Spring. Summer. Fall. Winter.
Loud.
No gestures.
A big party. A big party.
Mikoshi.
Gestures with
Oh, no gestures. Sorry. I need. Excuse me. I need some. I need some. Help! The end. Good.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Week.
Day. Just
Monday.
Day.
Go.
1, 2,
3.
Black.
A cat has 9
Nice. Very good. Nice.
Yeah, that's a good.
Gesture. No gestures.
Take my.
Hand.
Take my. Ka-ching. Somebody said picture.
Letters put together.
Word. Oh.
Drink that's no coffee.
Beer.
Tea. Gas. Gas. Station. Good. Oh!
12! Thank you. So yeah, like I said, you can use an app, you can use cards, you can use whatever. It's just describe it. That's what the game is, right?
I don't want to mess up here. Sophie's okay. I just want to make sure. Next up is Sophia.
No gesture, Sophia.
No gesture. Even my legs. Is it on? It's in Japanese. Which one do I? HDMI.
Take my life.
Take my ass.
Shut up and take my money.
While we get this set up, so I'm a jet. Okay. So while we get this set up, I'm a jet. I don't own a school. Maybe one day, you never know. I do not like using paper. I like using interactive stuff on the iPad for kids. So I found 2 websites that I use a lot. One I make board games out of, and the other I use it for memory games. And that's what I'm going to show you today.
Are you connected here to the TV? Okay.
I put it in the HDMI.
Yep. Where's the remote?
Oh, why am I touching the TV?
Should be selected. You have to make a change on your computer?
No. Okay, we should.
There we go. We're good. We had it. Okay, we're good. All right. Hey.
So the first thing.
Is that yours?
Yes. My dog, Jack Russell. So the first one I'm going to show you is Genially. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Genially. So you can buy, you can sign up for the website, buy a subscription, or you can do like me and use all the free stuff. So these are some board games that I've created. They come pre-made and you just edit them. There are a lot of interactive components, so this shows you where stuff you can touch and drag, and this shows you all of the interactive components on the board game. So you can roll the dice, and it's 5, so you can drag here to
There's
5.
no sound.
There is sound, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think you probably have to set up in your. I'm sorry, everyone. If you go to your settings, your computer settings, and click sound, and just make sure that the output is set to.
It's all very loud.
Click the arrow. I heard something.
Yeah, maybe this particular game.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay, so you move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you click 5, it's going to come up and there's a question. Who is she? And the kids have to answer. Who's playing has to answer the question. She is mother, or she's mom, or whatever they say. And
Electronic pseudo.
there is some I do like go back one space, or sometimes I do gestures. So like Simon says play the piano, so the student has to get up and play the piano and then sit back down. Other uses, review games. So same concept with questions, Simon says, and whatnot. And this one I recently started teaching 3rd grade in elementary school, and we're doing weather. So I did a how's the weather board game. Not all of the tiles are interactive, so wherever there's a star, there's a weather picture, and the question is, how's the weather? They have to say, it's cloudy, it's rainy, it's snowy. I believe there are some gesture questions as well, if I can find it. So they have to gesture, it's cold. So they have to do the gesture. So this is Genially. Everything here was free, except for the images, which I got from, I can show you the website. Wrong login. So I use Flat Icon. So Flat Icon. If you register with Flat Icon, you can download them. If you want to use the images, you have to credit, or you can purchase a license and you have unlimited use of the pictures. Because my games do not go to public, I just use them without crediting anybody. I'm sorry. The other game that I found was this. It's called FlipGet. So I find it very useful for memory games. Well, actually, it's only proper for memory games. So, play. I did a Halloween memory game. So you have word and picture. You can add your teams. Team 1, so let's go with Y. Add another team, Z, and start. If you have a touchscreen TV, it's very fun because the students, they come up and they touch the tiles for themselves, and they go crazy with the competition with each other. It automatically checks the score. So you have witch and crow. Before I start the game, obviously I pre-teach the vocabulary, and then we have the game starts. I think that was haunted house. Haunted house. Okay, so once you have a match, you get to go again. So you go again. Another student comes up, they do fangs and candy, it doesn't match, it goes to the other team. And you just play like that until they're finished. And that's my presentation. Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
So for this, so you have an account, and then you would make these sets, like you would plug in the words and pictures,
Yes.
and then it saves it like on your profile, I guess?
Yes, I could actually quickly show you how I do it.
Yeah, I was just trying to wonder like how theory of how it works is.
So like, there's the
Yeah, these are your sets that we created, right?
Yeah, and then you add a card.
That's what we do. I just thought I'd say.
You can do text, image, video, or audio. Depending on the URL that you have, you can do text, image, audio. So sometimes I use audio for listening exercises for kids, like for January, February, March, and they have to find the audio for the word, or the audio for the picture, like that.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
I just want to make a quick thing, not a presentation. Just, is anybody familiar with this? Does anybody use these? Yeah. I just want to let you know that we actually Kisby made it. We have an app. It's free. You used to have to pay, but now if anybody's interested in a digital form of this with sounds, unfortunately it's my voice. But you can just
Who you want, Eric?
Yeah. Right? Wow. No barbecue for you. So, anybody want his room for tonight? But yeah, if you just click this and you can download there's a 3-letter word, a magic key, and then a blend version. So it's all for free.
I did pay for your app.
Sorry.
Me too. I did pay for it.
Well, yeah, we
Did I get nailed at barbecue?
yeah, right. But you can have this room, yeah, and it's beer, yeah. But yeah, we decided we talked to the kids and we decided to make it for free, so it's free. And then the kids are using it now, and just so. But yeah, it's there. So if anybody's interested, please have a look and download for free. Okay.
All right, next, Yoshimi. Hello, little anecdote here. Kenny, didn't you work at her place for your first job?
Yeah, he's got it here. So yeah, that's a quick. So this 3-letter word. And there's also sound. The kids.
Hi guys, I'm Marty Moose.
Magic version.
Much better.
Yeah, it's there. And there's and then the blend.
Can you say A? Yeah.
Anyways. Well, your face is getting redder and redder and redder. Jesus, okay. It's not even sunny. It's not even sunny. How did you get a sunburn? What the hell? Anyways, if anybody knows that this is Yoshimi, she's my very, very first boss in Japan. I was putting my name on the board. She's, oh, you can? Oh, you look like a good teacher. She stole me and brought me to her school. And then I worked for her for a couple of years.
Yes, that's how we met.
And Daniel too.
Yeah, Daniel too. Yeah, yes.
She was my second boss in Japan.
Oh, yes.
The first was his wife.
Yeah.
Are you doing? I'm sorry.
Yes, okay.
Oh, and also, it's a special day today too. Isn't it your birthday today?
Yes. Today, I think some of you already know this game because I introduced this game long time ago at ETJ, like a monthly meeting at the International Center, 10 or 15 years ago. So if you know this game, please just forgive me. So, and I need, this is just one party game at Halloween. Halloween, okay. So I need three volunteers and maybe 7 or 8 audience students. So would you please come? Three students here. 1, 2, 3, and then maybe I need.
Then you get up there.
Yeah, please stand up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and
Well,
then I need a lot of students, like maybe 10 students. I need 7 or 8 students.
Are we sitting down?
Oh yeah.
Or we're standing up?
Sit down.
Sit down, all right.
Students, sit down.
Careful, this isn't tied down.
Sit down. Okay, sit down. I think maybe you remember. I don't know, maybe 10 years ago
I'll pretend like I don't.
Yeah. Please pretend you don't know. Okay. This is a very fun Halloween game. I learned it somewhere at the seminar, one of the seminars, long time ago, and I changed this game into my kind of my taste, my favorite kind of one. Okay, so the name of the game is Who Said Boo? Who said boo? Who said boo? And one of these people has the card boo, but the other two have poo. And boo. So those are the ones I created, okay? And then I just first, okay, please. Okay. And then, since this is Halloween night.
Don't scare it.
And then, when you say, everyone say you are the students, right? And we say, who said boo? Who said boo? Who said boo? 1, 2, 3. And they say boo or poo or boo at the same time. But this is all black out. And no light. You just show and then say the word, okay? Loud, out loud, as much as possible. Out loud.
Try to talk over one another.
But at the same time. This is very important.
Do we say this one time or many times? One time.
Who said boo? Who said boo? Who said boo? 1, 2, 3. Something. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got you. And then you guys have to guess who said boo, and then you just like if you think Kenny said, you just make a line here. If you said he said, make a line. If you said if you think this way, and then the teacher said, you know, later on I will show how to do it, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
It's
So this
important,
black.
it's important about the same volume.
Yeah.
Same volume and out
Have to.
loudest as much as possible.
Okay.
Okay, I ready? And so please watch, and then you just show this is black. Just suppose this
So
is
we should
all
close
black.
our eyes, maybe?
Yeah.
Or
No, maybe no light, but it's impossible. So, okay, are you ready? Okay. And please say, who said boo? Who said boo? Who said boo? 1, 2, 3. Okay, ready, go. Who said boo?
Who said boo? Who said boo?
1, 2, 3.
Moo!
Oh, okay. Please decide and go. The person who said boo.
I'll go with you.
難しかった?
I'll go with you.
Okay, okay. And then the teacher said, so I'm the teacher, for example, this line, to the student to the right, did you say boo?
Did you say boo?
Please say, no, please say, did you say boo?
Did you say boo?
Yes, I did.
Oh!
That was in the curve.
You gotta watch the mouth.
Winner, winner, steak dinner.
Yes,
I
yes.
saw
Okay.
moo and I heard. I said moo. Yeah.
I said poo.
Okay, thank you. So, thank you very much. Before this game is done, a teacher has to know who has that card. Because I didn't know who has the card. That's why I just asked you at first. But yeah, teacher has to know who has got the right card. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Who's next? Calm down, guys. Calm down.
Can I share just a game?
Of course! Get up here, Kato!
Okay, so it's also something you could, we did at our school for Halloween. It's one of those things like when you become a parent and then you see your kids like stuff and then you like to do it, it makes you a better teacher. So this year we like took all of our monsters, we hid them all over the school and like just paper. And we turned out, and we made them like a find it sheet for the little kids, and then we turned out all the lights, and they gave all the kids flashlights. And then they could go around to find the monsters, and then with the lights off, and I found a pink monster, and they loved it. And we did it with all the grades. And I told David too, like we also do that now with like animal hunt and bug hunt, because the kids just love turning out the lights and using flashcards to find everything. So that made me think of that. Yeah. And also I wanted to share one more thing. It's not actually an activity, but it's Eric has the Eric, what are those called? Is Eric here? He might know.
What's that? What's that?
Those circle, what you're gonna do today.
Oh, the lesson planning.
Yeah, the lesson. Do you guys use those?
Yeah.
So I have a story for you actually about that happened 2 weeks ago. I use those with my little kids class. They're like lesson planning circles, and I've laminated and put magnets on them so I could just put them on the board and show the kids. And they all learn. So first we do singing time, and then we do question time, and then we do game time. So the kids, it's really good for the kids because they know the lesson will be over sooner. They kind of know how much longer, and sometimes we can rearrange them. Anyways, we do that with just our little kids class. It doesn't mean, sometimes I'll be like, is it okay if we do this first? And they're like, yeah, nobody cares. But anyways, I just had some Nanchos move up to first grade. And one of the boy has some whatever issues, maybe he's on the spectrum, or maybe he has really severe ADD, or who knows. I'm not gonna ask his mom. But he's a sweet kid, but he was a little bit panicked in the class moving to first grade. And then I was kind of like, oh my gosh. Then I asked him, do you want those circles? Because we were in a different classroom that didn't have the circles. And then he was like, yeah, I need them. So that was really well, okay, let's go get the circles. And then he put them on the board, and it's his job to, after we finish something, and he puts it down. And so I just thought that those were really awesome, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah, so I think for those kind of kids, it's really good to have like that structure so they know what's gonna happen next.
I
Yeah.
can show you those if you want.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, so when that boy, he just like knew that he needed that, and it just like solved all his problems.
It was
So-
great as a teacher, you were able to sense that. That's
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
wanted, right? That's
yeah,
what you
yeah,
wanted at
yeah,
the
and
time.
What's that?
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
So, anyways, it's kind of like a classroom management thing. Yeah. One more classroom management thing that we also kind of do, like I said it before, is we always have our kids be the leaders. So we always have like a crayon leader or a marker leader or like the table leaders. So then the table leaders get to act all strong and put the tables out, or they pass out the scissors, or like I just like make up.
Do you
Who's the
rotate
crayon
that
leader?
monthly, or is that every lesson?
I just made it up, and like I just decide who's gonna be, who wants to be the crayon leader. But this year we made like a board, and all the kids wrote their names on papers, and we laminated them. We're gonna like, but I still let them choose. Who wants to be the crayon leader today? Who wants to be the table leader today? Who wants to be the whatever? Like, and then we have star leader, which is just like whatever I want. Yeah, yeah. So the kids really like that because it gives them something to do. And anyways, it's just classroom management stuff. It's not like fun game stuff. But yeah, those the lesson planning circles are really good. So I recommend that if you have young or difficult classes, maybe it's good for them. Yeah, those are them. So it's just like,
There we go.
yeah.
So these are down. If you just type in planning circles, ELF, there's like 24 of them. And so there's a craft time, or we made them for our Monday program when we had a Monday program years ago. And so we had a craft time, we had a playground time, we had story time, writing time, notebook time, quiz time, all these basically any time, and you could just put magnets on the back and put them up on your board, and the kids can visually see the order of the activities. If you have like 2 songs, you can just print that one twice and then put those up. And as the kids get, if they get used to them, they can start like creating their own like lesson plan. If you just put them on the floor and they go up and they kind of talk and figure out what order to do class in. And I haven't used them as much, but maybe I should.
I only use it with the little kids.
There's a cooking, we did it for summer schools and spring schools if we're going to do cooking, conversation time, writing time, game time. That was with like, I don't remember what exactly that one was, playtime, Japanese corner, so we'll put that up and the kids can go stand in the corner and speak in Japanese if they want. Playground time, performance, like classroom performance or acting time, reading time, quiz time, snack time, and song, speech, where the kids read aloud. And then this is the question, like if you want to have like a surprise or something to get in there. So.
I use that one. That's question time.
Oh, question time.
Like,
Okay.
that's what, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
That's
Yeah,
what I use it
we use it for like surprise time. Like we
Yeah,
don't.
that's a good
It's the
idea.
mystery circle, right? Like you don't know what's gonna happen, right?
Build up
So-
anticipation.
And the kids also learn all the English to
That's
like
important
communicate.
though. If they know exactly everything and it's the same every time, it ruins the anticipation.
Yeah.
But that question mark.
That-
But that question mark one is perfect. And it's like.
Textbook time, iPad time, and then writing time. So, yeah, they're free. They just download them. So, yeah. Anyways.
Highly recommend it.
Okay, thank you, Katie. Adam?
Yep. Super high energy one because I think we're getting a little bit tired. 8 people, come. 8 people. Not you, Tim. You're too tall. It would be too difficult. And you'll see why. 8 people.
Thanks, Adam.
Okay. So I'll do this as the icebreaker version. This is only to be done with kids that are quiet and shy. Make a circle, full circle, full circle.
Okay.
It's if you do this with, if you do this with hyperactive kids, you will have a lawsuit on your hand, and you'll soon see why. All right. So everyone, just say your name.
I'm Yon.
I'm Nam.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Sophie. I'm Katie.
Dikako.
I'm Randy.
I'm Lawrence.
Okay. So then here's how it works. I'll start off in the middle. I'm going to say someone's name, and then I'm going to try to hit you with the balloon as hard as I can, like this. Okay? And then you, before I do that, you need to say someone else's name. Okay, ready? Let's go. Nam.
Lawrence.
Randy.
Hey!
I don't know everybody's name.
Rikako.
Hit her.
Sophia. Is that
Switch it.
You want to use this instead?
You have to say someone else's name.
Okay, yawn. I'm kicking it off. Yawn.
Now.
No, so you're supposed to.
I
can't cheat. I cheated.
Okay.
Okay.
He's yawn over there.
I already cheated.
Yawn.
Yeah, he already cheated. Lawrence.
Sorry.
Adam.
Jenny. Can I get hit?
Yeah.
And if you really want to get the kids riled up, you kind of, when you get hit, which obviously you let yourself do, you get really menacing and be like, more and more excited.
Extra balloons to pop.
You can do it with flashcards too. Everyone holds a flashcard in a circle like this, so you can use it for language practice, but it's very stressful. So they have to kind of know it before you do it. Otherwise, yeah.
Fun. It's stressful.
Yeah, you can do feelings, you can do, sure, anything like that.
2 seconds, same posture. We're gonna play hot balloon, okay? You're gonna pass the balloon around, okay? No dropping the balloon. The last person to touch the balloon when I'm done singing has to answer my question, okay? Just keep it in the air and pass it around everybody. Ready? Pass, pass, pass. Hot balloon, hot balloon. Who's got the hot balloon? If you got the hot balloon, you are out. Randy's out. Randy, what is your favorite Ampamon character?
I don't know.
Ready? Hot
He was
balloon.
gonna say
Hot
Lawrence.
balloon. Who's got the hot balloon? If you got the hot balloon, you are out. Yo, and out. What is your favorite Saturday night dinner date?
Italian.
Okay, anyway, that's it.
Yeah.
A little less fun.
I got it everything.
Thank you, Adam.
Yeah.
Katie, you want to just walk it? Luke, can you do that? I can, you can use my chair. Adam, that's really cool.
She's like, what are you doing?
You don't want to?
I don't know what to say.
You can do it, Katie.
Can
I share one thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do it, Katie. Do it. I just want to add, again, I'm going to talk a lot about hiring staff and all, but we have a teacher for the first time. And I think Claire and I talked about just passing off your teaching. I've been doing this for 10 years on my own and having to watch somebody else do it. That part hasn't been that hard, but her questioning why I do things in the lesson and just forgetting why I used to do things. For 10 years, things have just become second nature. You don't have to think about it. And I think all of us as teachers have kind of gone through that. You can tune out and still teach and then realize you've been teaching for 15 minutes. Is it just me? Is it not really? Yeah. So, okay. Maybe I'm talking to myself. Yeah. Kind of. But like, you kind of forget, or you get not arrogant, just not lazy. You just get busy. You get busy with all these other things, and you don't plan your lessons properly. You just kind of recycle old things. And this teacher that I've hired is really like putting me in the spotlight and questioning why I'm doing things. So I have to really go back and kind of think about what was the purpose of these things, and not just kind of internalize them, but be able to then explain it to somebody else, right? So the past 2 months has really upped my teaching game, or kind of brought it back to life. Not just an observation I had, you know.
That's a good teacher for her to ask why, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she is. She's really. It's a shame she's done in August. Has she been? It was like the plan. The plan was always for her to be here for just 4 months. But had it been like long term, I could see it working out pretty well. But I'm getting what I can from it, you know.
It's great. That's good.
Yeah. And with that, I think Katie's up. Yeah. Sorry, Tom.
I was thinking, do you have any examples of things that you were doing a long time after explaining it to her, you kind of tweaked a little bit, or that, you know?
Yeah, give us some examples.
Any examples?
I'm on autopilot. I don't remember. Things like maybe, why do I do warm-ups for so long? Our kindergarten lessons, we did playtime for maybe the first 10 minutes. Part of it, you know, like the spiel to the parents is they come in and you know, you want to some of them are really genki, some of them are crying. You want to kind of level out like the energy in the room, but sometimes it's just we're correcting homework, or we just need a break between lessons. And being honest with the teacher about that. But now that she's here, it's not for us to take a breather. It's, well, we have reasons why we're doing this warm-up, and kind of going back to those reasons, you know, getting kids back in. If they are crying, calm them down, bring them back in. One thing that I have been, what's the word? Like if you have a crying kid and you're in a class by yourself, in a school by yourself with 6, 8 students, you can't pay attention to the crying kid, so you put him in the corner and then just wait for them to cry it out.
You put him in the corner.
I do. In the Japanese, in Eric's Japanese corner. In Eric's Japanese corner. You know. I don't, you know, but I'll check in. I'll check in on them, you know, make sure they're okay. But I don't have the time to make sure. I can't focus on all of them. But now that the teacher is in there, I have this emotional capacity, maybe, to take them out and then be with them for the whole lesson, maybe. Make sure they are actually okay, kind of hear them out, and put them back in properly when they're ready to go in. So that's been one really big benefit on this side, is being able to focus on giving more kids individualized attention. Sorry, Scott.
I assume you're going to do it again in the future, right? Hire some more people?
Yes. I'm actually probably going to start the hiring process today, really.
When they start to ask
Anybody's hired.
When they're at, like, as a person who hires a large volume of people, like, gather a lot of those questions that they ask at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then separate from those later questions. Because they're not gonna, it's gonna be too much at the beginning. So create okay, this is your FAQ for beginning.
I see, okay.
And like 2-3 months in, this is the second FAQ. Break it up.
Do you have a file? Do you have a file to share?
Kind of. Most of it's here, but
yeah.
I can go back to my meeting notes. So that's usually what I use. I just break it up into the meetings. And then, okay, these are topics that are usually in the beginning.
Yeah.
And orientations, these are topics particular to this month or this teacher, and then kind of separate them that way.
A lot of that, what you said, a lot of it's up in here.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, everything is up in here. And I've been just spending the past 2-3 months just documenting everything and everything. It's been hard. It's been hard, but I see the payout. I see the benefits of it now. But anyway, you're gonna hear from me a lot. That's my experience. Hopefully it helps. Yeah. Okay, Katie, you're up. Thank you. But I can do it without you guys. Thank you. Katie up. Katie up.
One thing what he was talking about, I think that's one thing I noticed when I first started doing presentations is that I seemed like I was the one that was learning the most. Because when you had to do a presentation and tell people to do this, and this, you had to tell them why you did it, right? So you as a presenter, you're like, oh, that's why I do that. Oh, I never thought about that. So I think my advice to some of you who don't do presentations, you should try. Because I think that'll make you a better teacher, it'll make you a better teacher trainer, and everything. So yeah, you'll learn a lot about yourself. But that's it.
Thank you.
Okay, David, did you want to jump in real quick? She's getting ready, so yeah, go ahead.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
I'm David. I'm the cook.
Lunch. Dinner.
Real quick, before I go in, a special request for Eric to make one of those circle thingies with the crying. So you put in the corner, there's the crying corner. So give the kids autonomy to know where to go.
If they come in the crying, okay, corner. Go to your circle. Go to your circle.
No game for you. Go. So,
You know your spot.
Are you crying? It's over there.
In the corner.
Maybe some of you know this game. Anybody familiar with the game Chopsticks? Is it? I don't know. I missed the spoons presentation. Sorry. So if I'm repeating myself, please stop me and I will go away. Back to the kitchen. So my name is Jose. Just good. So Chopsticks game, fantastic for larger classes, kindergartens, even the younger kids. Basically, everybody, you get the chopsticks and you write the number 1, 2, 3, 4. So everybody gets 4 chopsticks. And you can write on the whiteboard number one, whatever question is, or even let's say, what's your name?
Everybody has 4 chopsticks.
Everybody has number 1, 2, 3, 4. You write the 4 questions, and then the kids do in pairs. Basically, they do junk-in. They do junk-in. The winner, everybody holds with the numbers down, so they cannot see. Then the winner, the winner picks one from the loser. Whatever they pick the number, then they will just ask the question, that person answer, and then they can just move around. Fantastic game for tempo. Fantastic game for classroom management, classroom control. Kids do all the work. The best part about it, of course, I would say, if somebody loses all their chopsticks, you have extra ones ready. They can come get 1, 2, 3, 4 again and get back into the game. And you can stop the game at any time. And when you stop the game, just ask who has the most. And then they all can say, I have 5, I have 10, I have 12, great job, done. But it's fantastic tempo game. It can be any level because questions can be scaffolded however you want to.
You said kindergarten classes?
Absolutely. Yeah, like in the kindergarten. So
running around the room with a hard object, pointy object. What could go wrong?
I mean, obviously, in the kindergarten classes, I wouldn't do it with the 3, 4-year-olds, but the classes. But yeah, obviously, you have to do the thing. So yes, we usually do like, is it okay? No, and then of course, if you see the kids get too excited, so whoever's too excited, so the teacher just kind of can see the entire class what's going on. And that you can participate with kids.
Cards too, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I use the AGO cards and I do that exact same way.
Yeah, so you can do that, but that's the chopsticks game. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Back to the kitchen.
Can I say something else quickly about the usage of chopsticks? I just thought of it. I saw those in my semester. Classroom management. I just was thinking, the thing that I use the most in the classroom is chopsticks, and I put tape on the end. I guess maybe everybody does this, I don't know. But anyway, I have 4 colors of tape, red, yellow, green, blue. You need teams, pick a chopstick. You need somebody to go first. I make like all yellow, 1 green. That's who goes first. Everything. Always they pick chopsticks, and it eliminates so much of the junk end. And it eliminates so much time. And yeah. It's just really useful. Also, they're not looking at chopsticks and run around. Even if really little kids do.
Actually, I remember when I was in ALT, I used to have numbers like 1 to 30 because the students all have their student numbers. And I'll carry it around to every class.
I like where I started out, but just the colors, it's just they take care of groups, whatever you want to do.
Okay. Yeah, Katie's we're all logged in and everything. This is Katie. Her father I know quite well. Of course, I know Katie well as well. Not too long ago, Phil kind of mentioned to me that he kind of showed me this website. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And so Katie's with us now, and she's logged in, I think. So would you like to just introduce it quick? Katie!
My name is Katie, and I want to introduce this site. It's called Lookit. Let's play. Do you have your phone?
Yeah. Do we need to go to the site?
No. Just need the camera to do.
QR.
Let's do gold.
There's different games. Once you upload like certain sets, there's different games that you can play.
Yes.
Is it free? Is it or what's it called? Not prescription.
Subscription? I think so.
Well, I think there's a free version. Give me some. And they have, if you're using TRW, they've actually made sets already.
Please read this QR code.
Oh wait, this is Canvas. I like the background music.
Right?
Yeah, I feel like
Alright.
It's pretty cool. We don't have to download anything. It's
baby.
so slow. it's not working.
Even you can do using the Zoom. You need another device. Not here?
No.
24.
Who's Kinky? My group.
Are we okay? Are we ready?
Let's go. Answer questions, select chance, collect gold, take gold from others, most gold after 5 minute wins.
I'm gonna win.
Luck.
I'm the best.
Waiting to party.
What is the question on your phone? Yes, right?
I got nothing.
Maybe 5 minutes was too long.
Should go.
You can take gold from others. And Phil is playing from home.
Swap.
Oh, Sophie.
Oh, sick. Who's Tiny got the what top?
I'm winning! Oh my God!
Oh, Andy.
You guys win the thousands?
Get double. Wow.
I've got 3 points. What? I'm on my top. Don't take my money. Kiki just took all my gold.
Phil.
No.
7,000.
Jeremy, get out. Oh, what is happening? Somebody has 5,000. 12,500. What is
We have 2,000.
Oh, dude, somebody's.
Okay, nice. I made a mistake.
Oh my gosh.
Got 9,000.
And now you're number 1.
No.
No, this is definitely a lot of. I got 28,000. I got 28,000.
Who took my gold? I had $1 billion! You got gold coming for you!
Give me my money back. I've got 252,000. Slap me Somebody get down! Someone get down!
You can view the report.
I'm secure. That was fun.
I checked the report too.
Damn, man. Right at the end, I got triple gold. That just jacked it up, yeah.
Damn cheating.
All right, so everyone got it then? Yeah. It also works with online as well, so the teacher can share the screen and then people at home can do it. So
That's really awesome.
it's fun. I don't. Yeah.
Thanks, Katie.
Just a quick sort of segue thing off of that. I know there's some Gamerized Dictionary users here. We're developing a new feature that's coming out in about 2 to 3 months, which is going to be a little bit similar to this. In that in the app, if you're working on your avatar and you've got armor and spells and stuff like that, you'll be able to ship that onto the screen. So all of the class can put their avatars on the screen and fight a big mega monster. So the students all at the same time in class will be like just using the voice recognition and talking like crazy while they're destroying the monster on the big screen. And we'll have the leaderboards in a similar way and that kind of thing. So that's all.
Thank you, Katie.
August.
Summer vacation?
Maybe.
Yeah? Like summer school?
I'm promising things because I know we're running my stuff.
I would be very happy if it was.
That would be good to have the kids all.
Okay. Sato, you ready? All right. Real quick, this is just a simple classroom like homework hack that Satomi does in the classroom a lot. We do a lot of writing in the class to kind of keep track of how they're doing, pencil, stroke, order, all that type of stuff like that. And so Satomi's been doing some cool things just to get the kids like motivated, like little things. And so, I don't know if you want to
Small stamps. This works really well.
I love those stamps.
Yes.
Are these recent? They're new, right? Like,
I don't know.
I've been looking for them forever, and I recently found these, and I love these stamps.
Yeah, and you can erase the.
Yeah, they're erasable too.
Yeah.
Oh, they're erasable.
Yeah, fiction stamps.
And kids really try hard to get the stamp. And after they finish everything, I don't tell anything, but kids start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, yeah.
For some reason, it's not going to the next one. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. So these stamps.
Just put a little stamp on, like when they do it really, really well, or something you recognize, or something they've improved. Just a little thing to let them know you've seen it.
Yeah.
And it's not too much. Just be like, wow, that's really good. You know.
I used to draw a smiley face instead, but this is much easier.
And they just get, so like the notebooks and stuff like that, just let you know this one was exceptional or this one was good, or maybe even a child who, like, it's not perfect, but it's much better than it was before, and you're like, I can see you're trying really hard.
When I'm stamping these with the kids together, I said, do you know why I give you this stamp? And because you're touching the line, or because you got better than before.
It's just a way of noticing and giving that simple reward without, it's not presents or candy or anything, but it's like, I acknowledge you and I see you're trying, and that can.
So I used to use these. Because with our uniform we have a pocket on our shirt, and it's easier to take it off and in. But I like this better. You can get these at bookstores.
Stationery stores.
Yeah. I found these cute animals.
Does this sit right here?
Yeah, this one, yeah. So, that's it.
So they have like entire sets.
So even if they're like speaking during class and you hear them, oh, that's a really good zzz, right? You give them a little stamp where they're writing or something. This is kind of bragging, our kids are cute, you know? They grow them cute in Shiga.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so.
is it's covered by the computer. It's Hyakujukyuen.
It's $1.99. Oh, wait.
Yeah, the case is $1.99. Each stamp is $1.19.
So it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, really cheap.
But I mean, if you're checking homework or if you're in the class and the kids are doing in-class work and you just want to acknowledge it, these have been very helpful and we've noticed a big difference. So there we go.
Also, I don't know if it's interesting, but actually Yuki also does make stamps. If you guys are interested in having like stamps for your school, maybe your school has a character or a logo or anything. They're a little bit more expensive than that, but of course they're personalized. So she has, there's a sample if you want to see what she made for us. But you can ask her if she can do that.
Very cool. All right. I guess we went over just a little bit. My apologies. We okay to move on to the barbecue, or? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Why don't everybody come up to the front here? Yeah. If we can.
How you doing? Sorry?
Sophie.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. I'll talk.
And they're also all Caribbeans.
Yeah.
You can understand.
Caribbean. I know the drill.
I know the drill.
I'll be here. I know.
Let's move these back.
I'm not gonna stay here.
Man, unless someone's driving home at like 10
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, this movie is going to
With the girl.
That's right.
She will post this in the group, so if anybody wants to just grab the event.
Yeah, you're in the wrong spot, bro. He's making lighting. That's what I do.
All right, well,
Yeah.
He's a giant of the industry.
He's not a big fan of photos yet.
Take photos,
Say pizza.
Pizza.
Say stinky.
Stinky.